Hello and welcome to Trying to Watch. I'm I Hit Everything, here with that other Ruben from Jar Media and Twitter.
Hell yeah.
And what are we going to watch today?
Well, it's the hit movie Brave.
Braver. Braver is the sequel, right?
Braver is the sequel to Brave.
So this is the first of the Disney rip-off movies.
Already adjusting my mic. There we go. That was perfect.
In this amazing fantasy film for all the family, a beautiful princess is kidnapped from the castle and her father, the king. Sounds quite crazy. You know?
Isn't it just like the same as Brave, though, that plot? I've never watched Brave.
I have seen Brave. It's very forgettable from what I remember.
Hair. They spent a long time on the hair.
Yeah.
That's all I know about it.
Lots of braids in it. Lots of braves in it.
Hi, my name's Dart, and I've got a story for you.
Okay then.
Once upon a time, there was a
Can we just
so
it's a Christmas
make sure the
movie.
cover is flashed so they know that this is nothing like what the cover shows? The music and the voice of that bird are so badly mixed I can barely hear it.
Yeah. It's weird because the animation is close to being good, but it's just a bit off.
What's this?
Are they ever going to show the title card though?
How can you
Or is this going to just be...
Yeah, do you think this is something they've just taken from
Yeah,
the
I was going to say,
90s?
is this just some generic, like, you know,
Yeah.
king and queen thing? And they just
Your father has asked me to make sure
They just printed off
Braver.
Braver and copied the thing off it.
I'm actually quite annoyed by this one because it's not even not Disney.
really great present for the
I don't know what the fuck it is.
ever.
Yeah.
It's not even fucking CG.
I want to know what it actually is, but I don't know how we'd ever find out.
It's a Christmas movie as well, obviously. Because look, there's like snow and shit, and they're doing the jingles, right? So this is a Christmas
This is just a
movie.
generic Christmas movie, and
Called Braver. It's not even called Braver. Do you know what? You know what though?
what?
finished for today. But Your Highness, we still
This is so much better than bad like CG like Little Panda
Oh
Fighter.
yeah, I'm not fucking angry when I look at it.
Because like some talent actually went into animation like this.
Yeah.
Can't believe we're watching this.
Yeah, I'm almost inclined to say it doesn't count. Just fucking skip it.
I think it counts because they're selling it on Amazon as Braver, not Disney.
I guess.
Listen to the
I
back.
have a present for you.
She must battle adversity and find the courage within to discover her true destiny. This is a fucking anime.
But it sounds like something you'd say
As like a joke, yeah. In the dark woods.
Hey, there's the Christmas tree from the DVD menu.
Oh yeah, we went on the DVD menu first, and it was like, what? There were 8 scenes in the whole movie. Now listen, in the dark woods where she is held prisoner, she discovers the magic of music and the friendship of the woodland that will help reunite her with her beloved family. Full stop. New sentence. A film everyone will love. Full stop. Does that include you, Ruben?
I don't know, I'm trying to find it to see what the actual movie is.
Are you a film everyone will love?
Yeah, I'm a film everyone will love.
Oh, okay, it's a musical.
I'm taking my headphones out. They're legit out.
Do you think they purchased like the license to this weird abandoned thing that was made or something? And then they were just like, how can we sell this in the most cynical way
Just
possible?
want to find out what it is.
Are you on IMDb for it now?
I went on IMDb that
There's
Braver
nothing.
doesn't exist. Amazon it exists. It has 2 reviews, a 1 star and a 2 star. People are saying it's not even what the cover shows.
Like, if this was a web thing, it would be like okay, it'd be good. It'd be really good actually for like a web thing, but this one was one of the more expensive ones to buy off Amazon. It was like £7.
It's £1.98 now.
Oh god, I got fucking ripped.
Basically, every film we're going to be watching is in this one article.
Really? What was the article called?
Braver, an asylum-style mockbuster of Pixar's Brave that people might confuse for the real deal.
It's not though. It's not on that level. It's something different. This has a different story behind it.
Well, people are saying it looks like it was made 20 years ago, and like it isn't even...
Yeah. I don't know what the fuck the
Yeah.
origin of this thing is. But think about the aspect ratio as well. If it was made 20 years ago,
Oh yeah,
it wouldn't be like that.
Yeah.
And the way the drawing is done, I think that's digital.
Yeah, some of it looks too sharp.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many... This is the question. How many people do you think animated this?
I don't know. I don't know like the size of your average animation team, so I couldn't say.
Do you think it even is a fucking animation team? Or it's just some guy that's worked on this for like years?
I reckon it was like I don't know, no more than 10. Maybe like...
Yeah. I reckon 7.
Yeah, I was gonna say 6.
It was say in the credits.
Yeah, you'd have some people doing this, some people colouring, all that shit. You couldn't have one guy do all of it. It'd be insane.
What the fuck? That's a new voice actor for that reindeer. This is more... What the fuck? This is more of like a rip-off of Frozen than it is Brave. Brave was about like a bear and shit. This is a musical. And I don't think Brave was a fucking musical. It was a Pixar thing. They've never done a musical. That looked awful. That shot looked fucking awful. It was a perspective one of the camera spinning, with her spinning and it going down. It looked awful. The thing is, there are better things in web animation. I think about the backgrounds in like fucking Hellbenders and everything Harry Partridge does. How the quality level.
He's one guy.
Yeah. Oh, no.
Still think she's special, huh?
Huh?
Special.
Sonic the Hedgehog here.
Yeah, he sounds like. Whoa,
yeah. Don't even think about it for a moment, dude.
She was a princess.
I fucking hate when
She was a princess.
these characters only exist to like just explain everything.
To fucking idiot kids.
Yeah.
And their idiot parents who bought this idiot film.
Oh, now look what you made me do.
He's blaming it on the bird.
You were distracting me with your ridiculous ideas.
It's your fucking fault for being Sonic. Cunt. God, the way they do the bird fly. That was awful.
Help! My friend!
You can talk?
It's Dr. Doolittle now.
How fucking long is... Where are we in this movie?
We're halfway through it.
I can talk.
It's 40 minutes long. This is a big element to introduce halfway through the movie. Oh god, that running animation.
It's terrible.
Why is it sat like that?
Tell me something I don't know.
He is Sonic the Hedgehog.
Think only birds can talk?
That bird flying, they don't understand physics and how it works. Do they not have... What the fuck? The animation was like sort of consistent for a bit. Now it's just like all over the place because of these really difficult to animate angles.
This is so fucking shit.
What a babe.
Do you have families?
She's got her...
Oh, the headphones are out again.
She's got real morals, Ruben. She's got a real character.
Presents out from like nowhere.
Oh yeah.
Where she pulled them out? Pulled them out there. But
Pulled
really,
them out of her pussy.
She was gonna say she pulled them out of her pussy. I was actually gonna say that.
She pulled them out of her pussy.
But
and
I was
her
just gonna
asshole.
try and think of a fucking actual real explanation for how.
That's
she
not
could've
sexist.
Got it from her pussy because I knew you just say it without like explaining
No.
it. I wanted to have a bridge between.
No, you just go straight to the pussy bridge.
You just get straight to the pussy.
Nate, that's not sexist, because if it was a boy, we'd say the same thing, but with cock instead.
Or we'd probably just say he pulled out his pussy
Yeah, we would.
or his asshole.
I have both, so
I mean, whichever.
yeah. Fuck this movie. That's your dad.
Have to do something.
Most people
That's your dad. Why does he not know?
I know.
Because she's older.
I think we should.
But she was fucking identical.
Where are my manners? You must be tired.
Oh, is this gonna be a fucking...
He's gonna be old boy.
It's gonna be old boy.
Oh no! God no!
This movie just suddenly got a whole lot better. In terms of a storytelling standpoint.
Oh, no.
Not because you've got a sick fetish for it.
Just
For daddy-daughter stuff. You fucking freak.
you aren't from here.
It's not my fault, I'm a braverer.
Alex is #1 dom in all of England.
I'm the DOM, baby. I wear a nappy as well.
She's out there. Somewhere.
That's not a dom thing.
No, as in, that's not attached to what I was just saying, I just said it.
So
Separate. I just wear a nappy. Because I can't be bothered to go to the toilet. Oh, he's singing.
Hang on, I want to hear him sing.
I have tried to find my little fuck toy. Oh, God.
And stick it in her.
Oh, no. I'm gonna fuck toy her eyes.
And then maybe her ears. Ah, shit, Sonic's here, everybody.
It's half the Sonic the Hedgehog movie we've all been asking for.
The bird's dead.
Oh my god, this suddenly got really violent.
This isn't a U, this is a PG at least.
She needs help.
Fuck you. This is a weird message.
Yeah, like, I want to be a princess?
Am I really just like every other girl?
Maybe they're trying to tell every girl to believe that she's
Yeah.
a princess.
What the fuck happened to her neck just then?
I didn't see. This is so shit.
Why does every castle have a secret entrance?
I'm not sure.
Why?
That's my favorite bit of dialogue so far.
I thought they were just going to look at each other awkwardly and just carry on, but...
That would be kind of funny. And so she just says, I don't know. Okay. What difference does it be
Exactly the
being Christmas make? Like what?
I don't know. Probably just tried to flog it at Christmas when this first came out, and then they just redid it as Braver.
Beautiful song.
The funny part is you're probably right.
Stand back and leave this to me. I'm getting
Fuck
that
you.
bracelet.
I fucking hate that
Please be
character.
careful.
Don't even know anyone's name in this movie.
She's Princess Angela, and everyone else is just King Ronan or some shit.
What? Come back here.
I don't know his name.
Bad guy.
Yeah, I don't know anyone else's name.
They've got a lot to resolve in like 1 minute. The fucking faces they do. Fuck, why are those rats like perched there like that? They're like the 6 people in all the land have come.
And they're just like this.
Yeah, they're motionless. No, fuck you. No, what the fuck did he come? How did he get in?
It's me, the talking deer.
Yeah.
For a Christmas celebration.
Please, everyone sing together.
What happened?
I found something.
Fuck you. We're facing in such a weird angle.
This is a real,
Because everything was back
you know,
to
this
the
is
way
what,
it was
you know, at
supposed
Christmas time,
Yeah.
when I'm feeling festive. This is why I sit down on the
Middle of
sofa.
July. Middle of July and watched fucking Braver, which is actually a Christmas movie that they don't
You
explain.
fucking ruined Christmas for me, Alex.
No,
You
Christmas,
fucked it.
Christmas came early this year.
And Princess
In the form of
Angela
Braver.
perhaps
It's the last thing you'll remember before you die. When you're on your deathbed, you just be what the
David
fuck?
Dorkstein and Philip Dorkstein.
Tim Tyler.
I'll search his name.
Jeff Martell. Where are the animators going to be in music? Okay. How many animators? Voices? There are 6 voice
There
actors.
are a lot of Tim
there are more.
Tylers, is the problem.
Oh my god. Where are the storyboard artists?
Oh my god, have I found it? I found what this actually is. I
Fuck.
found it what
What?
this actually is
Really?
on IMDb.
What's it called?
A Fairy Tale Christmas.
What the fuck? When did it come out?
2005. But it's like, look on the cover. Even their
Canadian
cover was
animation.
a lie. Even their cover was a fucking lie. Those characters,
Oh, yeah.
the raccoon's not in it.
There is a raccoon, I pointed it out.
Oh.
But it doesn't do anything.
They're at a fairy, said it there.
What the fuck?
They just fucking stole a movie. Well, they bought it off these people.
Wait, what's it called? A Fairy Tale Christmas?
Yeah, I was gonna say, please fucking pause this piece of shit. Yeah, A Fairy Tale Christmas, 2005.
Wait, so how the fuck are they able to do this? It has absolutely nothing to do with Brave or Braver. The cover of this movie is a princess with orange hair, ginger hair, and the green dress, just like in Brave, looking over these weird ancient sort of stones. How the fuck are they allowed to do that and sell it on Amazon? They must somehow
Disney
have...
tried to sue them as well for it.
Did
but, like, I guess it didn't work.
You can still just buy it off Amazon. That is fucking unbelievable. And they chose a Christmas movie. They didn't even try to make it
I'm
somewhat
so
similar.
glad I found what the movie is, though.
Yeah. It's just got nothing to do with what it said it was. This isn't even a not Disney film. It's just they went so far in the direction of ripping a film off that they literally stole a film and put it into a DVD case of a stolen film.
Ow.
What did you think of Fairy Tale Christmas then?
I thought it was a fucking piece of shit.
It wasn't very good.
You know, but if kiddies are gonna fucking watch that at Christmas, it's not the worst thing.
It's not the worst.
At least it's quite fucking cute for them, you know.
Yeah, it's just got loads of really bad animation in it.
But I think even if I was like 5, I probably wouldn't even like that.
Yeah,
I'd want
it's too simplistic in a lot of ways. Like maybe a 2-year-old might enjoy it.
Yeah, a 2-year-old would enjoy it because colours and
Motion
yeah.
and bad animation. So that was Braver. What do you remember? What was next?
No, actually, I don't.
We're gonna find out in a second.
I do remember.
What was it?
It's Frozen Land.
Was it Frozen Land?
That was number.
Because I had to redo the,
Oh,
the
I don't
thing
remember
again.
then. I wasn't listening.
Okay, we're gonna
Redo it
find
again.
out in a second then. Fuck that movie for a start. Fuck no. First, the movie was shit. But most of all, fuck whoever got that
Yeah.
got that DVD
Because
onto
that was
the.
like a one-man operation, basically.
Yeah, but I'm looking at the actual disc right now. It doesn't say A Fairy Tale Christmas on it. It's printed Braver on it.
Like, what a massive fucking lie. That isn't worth £7. It isn't worth £1.98. Like, I wouldn't even take it off somebody for free.
this
No, you keep it. I'm good.
this should be for free on YouTube. For
I would,
babies
like,
to
if
watch.
somebody was going to give me £7 to have it, I still wouldn't. Right now. Fuck you. Shit.
So that was that one. Let's fucking move on. So now we're moving on to Fantastic Force. Sorry, 4F Fantastic Force. 4 Fantastic 4 Ors. Yeah, we're looking at the cover. This is a rip-off of the Fantastic Four, obviously, and the Incredibles.
Probably,
maybe. There's also a dog.
And Doc Brown's in it.
And Christopher Lloyd is in it. So
And Buffy is in it.
and Buffy the Vampire Slayer is also.
Oh, yeah. She was in Scooby-Doo, so, like, you know. Standard slip.
That's
from
where
a
the
long
dog
time
thing, I
ago.
guess, comes in.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
This is the tagline. You ready?
Maybe it is a Scooby-Doo ripoff as well. I mean, there's 4 humans in a
That's
dog.
true. This is the tagline. A film with little science and a whole lot of fiction. There's also another tagline. A galactic adventure out of this world. So we know we're in for a hit based on these.
Yeah, I mean, I can't wait for the awful, disgusting CG animation that's not charming in the fucking...
Not gonna lie, I just skipped through it a second ago to see what the CG was like. It's fucking awful. And it starts. It's another because we just finished. What the fuck was it called? The Christmas movie Braver, which did the fucking hack movie thing of having narration at the beginning and randomly in the middle and the end without any like consistency. And I'm pretty sure this movie does the exact same thing. So 3, 2, 1, play.
I'm trying to find it on IMDb, but I can't.
This movie doesn't not fuck around, does it? It's just right into it. Like this is literally the opening scene. This is gonna be my least favorite out of all of them. I can just tell.
I hate this. I hate this so much.
On a secret mission called Operation Freedom Force.
Fantastic for Force, fantastic. The fourth Force fast. Fuck you.
From Michael Fassbender, the
Yeah.
movie.
So is Christopher Lloyd gonna play the fucking villain again? I can food fight. And he's in the Oogie Loves. This is another one that he's in. What a horribly awkward and unfunny scene.
It's going on way too long.
Yeah. So Seth MacFarlane direct this scene.
What is happening?
Yeah, what the fuck is happening in this film?
This is starting to
I'm recognizing.
Oh, those backgrounds. Did you see that just
I didn't
then?
see that. Oh Jesus!
I mean, at least there's movement, to be fair.
busy being the president.
I feel like these are a lot of stock animations and shit.
How would I... How can
How
we
the fuck
find
can you
out?
find it?
I'll search Christopher Lloyd. I'll search him.
Oh yeah, and find him.
Because I don't... I tried typing Fantastic Four or... it didn't come up. And I tried searching Fantastic Force. It just doesn't come up. Oh. It's a Spanish movie. Because it's called Los Ilusionotas. He's just called Professor in this movie.
This is the running gag with that character.
But I barely watched any of this because I've been researching the movie the whole time.
Yeah, because well,
I'm not like massively insulted though by like it's not boring. It's just sort of like shit.
it's shit and weird.
Yeah.
And there's like no story or anything.
But there's stuff happening on screen.
Oh, there it is. He was in Food Fight, The Oogie Loves, and this all in the same year.
Christopher Lloyd.
Yeah.
He must just like do it so he doesn't go like stir crazy, being old and all that.
or for the money, I guess.
Well, yeah, and that too, obviously. But
But he hasn't been in it yet. This is so fucking awful. I hate this.
This is 77 minutes long, and so far I don't really know what's happening.
It's 10 minutes in, and there have been about 35 different like scenes and locations.
What time frame is this even? Is this like the past now?
Why was there a giant octopus?
Have they gone back to the past or something here?
Where are the main? Where's the main
That's
character?
a hover train. The flying train has arrived.
Who's the main character, Ruben? We're 10 minutes into the
Was it
movie.
the narrator, or is it, I think it must be that guy. But he was narrating.
Yes!
I don't fucking get it.
This is so confusing. Why is there a flying train? What the fuck is happening in this fucking god-awful film?
The mouths are all fucked because it's Spanish,
'cause it's
really.
Spanish.
There's no submarine? What happened to all of these stories?
I can't see any of the others being worse than this.
Like, that first one is an exception because it's
It's just like, that was interesting to me because of how...
it's not even meant to be
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
It was a fairy tale Christmas.
This.
This is Christopher Lloyd now. He's just Professor.
Is it?
His character is Professor.
God, I wonder how much he got paid for this.
Should I find it and find the budget?
I'm on it
Oh,
now.
you're on it now, yeah.
I'll see if it has I doubt it has a budget even listed. No, it doesn't. See, this is interesting because the first movie was so bare bones it was hard to
There's
even
so
say
much
anything.
like shit going on.
But this has the opposite problem where so much shit is going on. You like
You know, I will praise it for though.
what?
Backgrounds. They actually exist.
That's true.
There's stuff in the background, and it's. I'm not bothered by
Well, there
that.
is background,
Yeah.
but like, there's no subtlety to anything.
No,
Everything's moving all the time. It's like fucking slow it down.
Yeah.
Chill. There hasn't been a single wide shot, I don't think, apart from the one that had to be wide to show that big fucking octopus because it's so fucking huge.
You know, I did this thing when we were watching the last. I look at it, and gradually my eyes start crossing, and I'm not focusing on it anymore. I'm between the monitors, staring at something.
Because there's nothing to fucking look at. So they've created Operation Freedom Force now, 20 minutes into the movie. We haven't met a main character. We have no clue what the story is. Bully characters trigger me so fucking hard. His proportions and shit are really weird. He's got really like slender hands.
You
and
know
shit.
that character in Jimmy Neutron, Carl?
Yeah.
He's even got like a top the same. And
Yeah.
and like the barrel sort of
Yeah.
stomach and legs.
But Carl in Jimmy Neutron was an actual stylized character. But this guy, I don't know what the fuck's
Well,
going
and I
on.
kind of like him in a horrible I hate myself way.
How come nobody wants to be friends with me? I wish I could just figure it out.
Oh, really?
That's the sound effect I use.
I can't help it if I'm a little gassy some of the time. Okay, so maybe I'm a lot gassy all the time.
I kind of like this movie now.
Listen to that music as well. Dooba-doop. What the fuck was that for?
It's supposed to be funny. So like, nah, kids, they can't focus on anything for more than 3 seconds without.
I mean, I can't focus on this movie because it's terrible.
I can't focus on it because it like won't let me. It doesn't want me to.
It's hard to focus on it.
Yeah, I have no clue what's happening. I have no fucking clue.
They're going inside somebody's imagination to save the world because the imagination is going crazy or some shit, and it's
Now they're wearing Tron suits. Now they're wearing fucking Tron suits. What the hell's happening? The dog doesn't get one.
No, I think you've shown us enough. Mama always said.
What the fuck?
That's really weird. Have you noticed they're all fucking wearing Converse as well? I mean, the pacing is so ridiculous and like just fucking scatterbrained. Like it's going fast because I've no clue what's happening. It's already 30 minutes into it. Oh, not again. Don't have a thing. No, look, this is such a weird recurring joke. It's not funny. That's the least funny joke I've ever seen in a movie. I'm not exaggerating. The fart thing was funnier than that. This is one of the least favourite things I've ever watched in Search for the Worst. Not just this. Not just in this massive, not Disney collection. I mean, out of everything I've ever seen
Your
in my
favorite
life.
or your least favorite?
My least favourite.
Your least favorite.
I fucking hate this.
No, my least. Well, I don't know. There's a lot of things that you depend on my mood. You know.
Yeah. Ruben, explain to me what has happened in this movie.
They're in one of
No,
its.
explain what has happened to me in this movie in the last 30 minutes.
I don't really know.
I have no fucking clue.
Back on Earth, Pascal. Houston, we have a problem.
That's why the dog's called Houston. just for that joke.
What was it?
Houston, we have a problem. He has to go outside in the spaceship because he's fat.
Fuck yeah, he's gonna fart, isn't he? Is he gonna do something in this scene is gonna involve a fart?
Definitely.
Is he gonna get out of his problem by farting?
You know what we need here?
Yeah. Now he's gonna fart his way towards it, isn't it? Fucking leave him there to die. Fuck you. He's gonna fart his way up. Come on, he has to fart.
Yeah.
He has to.
We're completely out of gas. What do you mean
There we
we're
go.
out of gas? No! No! I don't
I thought he was going to jump and fart.
He is gonna do it. He is gonna fart. He has to.
Maybe he'll shart instead.
He fucking has to fart, or I'm gonna fucking burn everything.
Alex isn't joking. He will raise this for...
There it is!
Yeah!
It's fucking thunder pants all over again. This in one scene, this is my most hated movie. It's my favorite movie I've ever seen. Fuck you! It's not there's suddenly snakes on a plane. I have a video game just like this. I'm a nerd. Did I mention I'm a fucking dork? Have you seen Snakes on a Plane?
No.
That fucking happens in that movie at the end. There's someone that's like, I've played PS2. I played Flight Simulator on PS2. And then he lands the plane. Since
Yeah.
when is this a thing? It's another scene where he's farted. It's like, okay, we've written ourselves into a corner, lads. We got the lions climbing onto the fucking balloon.
What do we do?
Have him fart. How about that? All right. She's gonna fart. It's always just like they've got a billboard that just says fart on it.
Jules Verne just imagined soft, cuddly pussycats instead.
Pussy.
I was really hoping you were just going to end it at pussy.
Soft cuddly pussy. See ya, fucking pussies.
Na 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 na.
I wish you were watching that right now.
Most meaty and tender.
Are you fucking serious?
I think I'm gonna be sick.
That's 3 in a row. That's 3 in a fucking row.
You are indeed from another realm entirely. There's nothing
Why is his mustache like that? It's not even
know.
like where mustaches grow.
Could you possibly do something like that to me? You know I have a nervous stomach and an
He's gonna fart, isn't he, Ruben?
You said diarrhea. You just said diarrhea. This movie just said diarrhea.
I love this movie. He's gonna shit on him.
That's why I'm in this story.
He is. That's really fucking grotesque. Have you noticed that, like, it's very rare that the camera is still? Like, it's just this fucking fake camera movement all the time. It's so annoying. Like, it's never still. Always doing it. It's so fucking annoying.
Suit into a flying one.
Profiterole! Stop!
That was a Dead Space sound effect they just used.
Suits aren't able to
Yeah, it was. I thought I recognised that.
How fucking weird is that?
There's like so little to say a lot of the time.
Don't need to say fucking shit. The film speaks for itself.
Yeah.
I'm just here to laugh when the kid farts, honestly. I think you are too. It's fair to say. Ruben, we've only got 6 more films to complete to finish this project at this point.
You know what? I've upped my rates. You've got to pay me 6 times. 6 times whatever you had in mind. Or I'm fucking issuing a strike.
You're gonna strike my YouTube channel.
No, just a workers' strike. A movie watchers' strike. I'm the only member, but we will strike.
I'm just like, well, I can't record any because I don't have movement.
It was your fault after all, because I've warned you before that stinky cologne you wear causes my eyes to tear, which is probably the reason why I hit the wrong button. So there. Well, if there's a solution to this catastrophe...
What a fucking weird shot. This guy just like, in the back of the car. The camera fucking shaking all over the place. He's lying there like fucking Dracula.
Why did they not just do like an impossible angle instead of that? Like weird, like make sure the camera fits in the car. You know, if there's one thing this movie is all about, it's realism and consistency.
Yeah. What the fuck? That was so weird. And this movie wins the award for just the worst piece of shit ever made. It's the fucking worst thing I've ever seen.
I kind of love it though, because there's a lot to like laugh at.
It's got it all. It's got the fart shit that I hate. It's got the fucking bad jokes. He's got a good voice as well, Christopher Lloyd. But like, he doesn't have. It's not one that has much range. Like, it's easy to typecast him as a fucking professor or a scientist.
And he just doesn't give a fuck. Either.
He doesn't give a fuck. He'll do anything. Pretty epic. And then when he goes invisible.
Oh my god.
Whoa.
They're drowning kids.
Suddenly got dark. Is this actually going to be the one where the dork kid wins?
Yeah, I think it might be. I mean, that's the whole thing we're going for here. I need a piss, and that's what I keep thinking about right now, not this movie.
Is there a difference? This film is the fucking equivalent of urine.
It's the equivalent of you perpetually in the toilet.
Yeah.
For all eternity.
I recommend you avoid going down to level 5 for a while, if you know what I mean.
Shit joke. That's another shit joke. Just all those fucking... Do you hear that sound, Ruben? It's the sound of this movie picking the lowest hanging fruit they can fucking find.
Profiterol owns the Gas Appreciation Society. Doesn't date much.
Fuck you. This is the worst ending.
Becomes a martial arts star and an animal rights activist.
Isn't that pretty much what she is anyway?
She becomes an animal rights activist. With
Oh, fuck, Alex.
Is this the Marvel Stinger? Oh, fucking Thanos. Fuck, are you serious?
You really think they'd make an hug?
What fucking difference would it make?
Eduardo Schultz, you're a fucking cunt. Abraham Van Brandes,
You're a fucking asshole.
You're a fucking cunt. Hugo Rose, Eduardo Schultz. Yeah, Hugo Rose is the only new one there. You're a cunt.
What is this
Norman J.
music?
Grossfeld, sorry. You're a cunt. Featuring those.
They're the only two that are
They
credited.
barely speak as well.
Especially Christopher Lloyd, he's barely in it.
They don't even say who was who in it.
It's because it doesn't fucking... No, it's because they reuse so many voices. Did you notice?
Loads of people are the same, yeah.
This is the worst film. I hate it so much. I don't think any of these other films are going to be as bad as this.
I know.
So what did you think of Fantastic Four? Fantastic Four as a complete package? I can see from the look on your face that you're stunned.
I always am by these fucking
You're
movies.
bemused.
I just come out of it like...
That's one of the worst pieces of shit I've ever seen. Like, I fucking hate that. That was so shit. Like, the way the pacing worked, the way there was like no story, the way it thought it was being clever and funny when it just really wasn't. The dialogue was awful. The characters were awful. You didn't even meet the main character until 20 minutes into the fucking film.
people that worked on it as well.
How the fuck this got made? Do you think this is like the previous one where it was just like the Spanish government just paid for it?
We will see. Maybe it was like a thing to encourage kids to read books or some shit.
And it was a rip-off of a bunch of different movies in the end. It's loads. It wasn't just the Fantastic... No, they stole the name for the Fantastic Four. That was all they stole from the Fantastic Four, though.
And there weren't even 4 of them.
There weren't. Fuck that movie. That was awful.
There were actually 5 because one was a dog.
The Fantastic Four and a Half.
And they had all these people like helping them as well.
So, Ruben, we're on to movie 3, is this? Of 8.
Correct.
This one being Frozen Land. by
I've never
somebody.
been more excited for a movie in my life.
To be fair, this one looks like the most real based on the cover. It actually has a bunch of names on it. It has a bunch of logos. It says Canadian again, which will make it the second Canadian.
Alex, it's in a frozen land. I mean, of course it's going to be found in
And
Canada.
they've stolen the Frozen font from the movie Frozen.
I think they should have used the Avatar font.
So this is obviously a
Which one's that? What's that called again? I always forget.
papyrus.
Papyrus.
You're thinking with that one.
Yeah.
But so this they're trying to sell as a Frozen, something you buy by accident. You see the word Frozen there.
And you're like, oh, my kids are like this.
Yeah, but this one looks quite different, to be fair. The tagline for this one is "Adventure and wonder awaits." So very broad. Could be anything. That probably describes every movie that's ever been made.
Pretty much, yeah.
So
Well, I mean, there might not be an adventure, though, in some movies. Like,
probably some wonder in there. Whether it be
maybe some wonder, yeah.
yeah. Depends how.
It depends on what you're talking about, the adventure, because it could be a psychological adventure.
Could be a psychological. It could be
fuck it.
an internal adventure.
Every movie is pretty much going to be an adventure.
Yeah, it's going to be one of those two. Then.
Just depends how fucking loose you want to get.
Yeah. I'm going to press play now.
Loose, like a loose pussy.
Exactly. I'm going to make sure I do not leave that in. Even though there have been plenty of pussy jokes already.
Exactly. 'Cause that one was particularly tasteless.
Yeah.
I love it.
I love tasty pussy or whatever.
Nice and tangy.
Tangy pussy.
Tang.
You know, at least this is starting with a logo thing, you know?
Mm-hmm.
That's the Fantastic Four logo.
Force is back.
That is the Fantastic Four logo though, isn't it?
It's very similar.
Very similar.
Could be the Smash Bros logo.
Oh yeah. So it'll be in 20... Okay,
Oh, hang on.
have you found it?
Found it.
What's it called?
The Legend of Cirilla.
What the fuck? The Legend of Cirilla. I might as well
Yeah.
just go through his filmography.
I don't think these
9
even
as
really
well.
count because none of them are like actual rip-offs. They're just films that are something else, and they put a different name on it.
I want to know how they're allowed to do this though. It's one of those paycheck movies. Again.
Oh, that soundtrack though, we're going to get back into it again.
Did you see
Yeah,
that?
it came up with a different title and then they slapped
They
that on it.
actually it came up with the Legend of Cirilla, but they put Frozen Land over it. So that means that they've... What the fuck is the story behind this then?
They probably just repurposed it.
They just had this stack of the Legend of Cirilla and were like, no one's gonna buy this.
What do we do?
Where are all the animals? It's been 3
That's really cheeky.
Oh, the voice acting is so bad. I love it.
That's really cheeky that they did that.
$15 million budget.
What this?
Estimated $15 million.
To be fair,
Speak with lemmings?
oh yeah, animated movies are not cheap, and this has animation at least. It's not a little panda fighter level.
I want to keep him.
Well, it's what's up after this, so fuck is going on?
Sorry, I just had to. Oh, I had to take my shirt off. Don't worry, guys. I have a t-shirt on underneath. This isn't getting fucking gay in here. It's not getting hot in here like that, you know.
It's
just
always
warm.
gay in here, Ruben.
No, it isn't. It's just
Always
warm
gay
in
in
here.
here.
Huffington Post called it beautiful and ambitious, but the Huffington Post isn't exactly a.
Not a fan of calling things ambitious as a positive. Usually it means like,
They tried, but it's crap.
yeah, you know what I mean, some effort went in. Okay, great. And no one goes out to purposely make a bad movie, and if you do, fuck you. It's Birdemic 2. See, I think with this one, what the story is there were some people who might have had an idea somewhere along the line, but it just didn't come together. Whereas Fantastic Four Horse was like such a fuck you movie all the way through.
It's too young.
And there's literally a character who's only exists to fart in every scene he was in.
Promise me.
There was a really good bit where he farted to get back onto a rocket in space.
I like that crow. Hey, at least they got the bird flying animation right. The bird flying in that weird Christmas movie. What was it called? Fairy Tale Christmas or Braver. Just completely wrong. There's this weird trend with bad animated movies where they feel like obliged to do certain things for like comic effect. Goofy slapstick shit. That's never actually funny. The worst one was that guy in Fantastic Four Horse who kept laughing and then the bug would fly into his mouth and he'd choke on it. It was like a running joke throughout the whole film. And it was never funny once. Like, it was not even a funny idea. And all these bad animated movies are the same, as in, they're always aimed for, like, babies. This feels like. It's always, like, aimed for fucking idiot toddlers or something. Even though the movie Frozen would probably wouldn't be suitable for like a tiny toddler.
Yeah, they wouldn't get it.
No.
So
So what the fuck are you trying to achieve with this shit?
I think it's just that they're kind of stupid.
Yeah. Well, like, effectively what it boils down to is
Cheap property they can just buy and slap name on.
once you've bought Frozen Land on DVD and it's in your home, it doesn't matter what's actually in the movie. You've already paid money for it and it's in your home.
And you'll never get a refund for it.
Yeah,
Because,
yeah.
well, you'll never bother.
Once you've
sending
opened it
back.
and watched
You'll probably
it.
just put it in the bin.
Yeah, you just put it on the shelf maybe. Well, because if you're an adult who bought this by accident, which I'm sure is their audience,
Yeah.
then you're just going to put it on and let your kids watch it. Maybe go do the washing up or fucking have a nap.
Yeah.
And when you come back, you might see the odd flash of it. You won't care.
Yeah,
You might think that's actually what it's supposed to be. You're not going to be invested in the fucking movie, are you? So then you finish it and you say, well, did you like that? And they were like, because it's like fucking 2-year-olds. And then you just put it on the shelf and it's never watched
they're
again.
probably asleep.
Yeah.
Children are probably asleep.
Yeah. So then you associate it with like sleeping. So you just put it on when you want your fucking kids to go to sleep. Have you seen what they're wearing? So I don't know what the fuck that's supposed to be.
Oh, slits to stop.
To
so
minimise
much light
the-
going in. Yeah.
Yeah. How do they see though?
You see through the slits.
You see through a slit?
Yes.
I'll see through your slit in a minute.
I'm gonna look right up your slit, Alex.
This is a really gross one. Joe Media's bleeding in.
I'm gonna lick right up your slit.
What a fucking
Yeah, you get
gross
look.
word, slit. But like, to be fair, this is the most competent of them all, so, you know, that we've seen. This could be on TV, and it wouldn't be so bad that you're like fucking insulted by it, like you would be Fantastic Four Horse or Fairy Tale Christmas. Nice sky.
That's pretty good sky actually. It's a competent
Wasn't
sky.
even bad.
Yeah, that cloud formation.
It's probably just a
very nice.
photograph.
Probably was actually. I was looking at that cloud thing and it looks a little too real.
Yeah.
Look, when the camera pans, the background doesn't move at all.
Yeah. They probably are just photographs of the sky then. You know, movies about snow and ice only have... You have to do it in a certain way to not bore me. Because it's quite a boring landscape.
Yeah.
Unless you do something with it, something interesting. It's the same with deserts as well.
Yeah.
Like, just setting your movie in, like, a snow place isn't enough.
No, like, yeah.
Whereas, like, in Up, for example, we mentioned it earlier, the nice jungle thing adds to it because it's all pretty all the time.
Yeah, I'm
There's
just
loads
trying
of
to
nice...
think of movies that set their shit in, like, constant snow. But I can't think of any. The problem is, I can only think of games that sort of
Ice
do
Age?
stuff like that. Ice Age, yeah, but they fill that with lots of colourful shit, so...
Yeah, I told you we had a gun earlier.
What the fuck's he carrying a gun?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what kind of culture they're trying to represent with this. Is it a made-up one? The weird thing is, Fantastic Force is my most hated and most enjoyed for the exact same reason. The fucking ridiculous pacing.
Yeah.
It was like, it was so fucking scatterbrained and ridiculous.
This movie just jumps from one place to
It's
another.
fucking
constantly.
boring.
See, now it's
Slow and boring.
this stupid little thing.
Yeah. This film is fucking slow and boring. And nothing's happening. It doesn't even have any nice shots though, because everything's so empty. There's not enough detail for it to look good.
What did I miss?
Yeah, so they killed the mother polar bear.
What about his cubs?
Yeah, they were like, the girl was like, oh shit, didn't it have cubs? And they were like, yeah, let's go hunt them as well. The other one was like, no, they're only babies.
But they're not going to live that,
And then it was like, you'll be gone by now.
Is he possessing him?
Then there's this weird scene where one of them has telekinesis and can control
Is
the
that the one
hair
who wears
comb.
white?
I don't fucking know what's going on. It's dumb and stupid. And bad.
God. You know when you have a piss that's so great, but then you're left feeling like, wow, for ages.
Yeah, the
You've been
sweet
holding it in so
release.
long.
You're just like,
And it-
fuck.
I can just stretch out and it's comfortable. Maybe you piss so hard though that it permanently opens your urethra and you constantly have to tense your asshole to stop any more
Yeah.
piss coming out. I don't understand.
The competence of it makes it worse to me.
Yeah.
Because there's nothing funny about it. It's just fucking
it's
bland.
Just a bad film, yeah.
It's just fucking bland. There's nothing. The only thing I like is his voice. He's not giving anything interesting to
What
say.
do we got after this?
It's What's Up.
That could be fucking funny.
That could be funny.
Same goes for
Wait,
the
this
other.
is really weird. Like, every film is being linked by something. Up. The next film's Up. the Up ripoff, and the guy from Up is in this.
Oh yeah. This had a 4 in it.
Fantastic Four horse, and it's Canadian. Hello, this is Boring Movie. Please
There's like
entertain
nothing
me.
to say about it. That's what's so annoying. We don't ever get to watch actual fucking shit funny films.
Like Cool Cat.
Like The Room. I've never watched The Room.
You've never watched it.
Never.
You didn't like 15-minute sex scenes. The pacing of this movie, the scene pacing. It's these fucking boring assholes interacting with each other.
They didn't even see that.
Wait, what?
They made it so that he didn't. Well, when she rolled off the thing,
Yeah.
the little lemming fucked off somewhere.
Yeah.
And obviously got him and led them, because it's an animal or whatever.
Yeah. Wow, what a fucking easy way to wrap that up. So now they're just back together so they can continue the journey.
Well, yeah. I was gonna say, like, now they didn't even have to show them finding him.
Yeah.
Because they just found him.
It is just a fucking boring scene with these characters. Then it cuts to the villain, then who is also boring. Then it cuts
Hey,
back
look.
to these assholes.
That doesn't look so bad.
The Northern Lights, baby. Makes me think of Star Wars Rebels.
Yeah, horrible animation.
No, you can't talk shit about Rebels. It will upset everyone.
I can and I will talk shit about Star Wars Rebels.
You're not a fan of Darth Maul? I love Darth Maul. He's my favourite toy.
What about Vardir? Do you like Darth Vardir?
Darth Vader is pretty epic.
Yeah.
Fuck that show. It looks so shit.
What about Sai?
The only thing that they sell Rebels on is like Darth Vader's going to be in the show, or Darth Maul's going to be in the show, or
Yeah.
like
Not look at our
Ahsoka
new
from
cool characters, just
Yeah.
like old ones.
He's got a fucking slingshot. He's Bart Simpson, and he's got this weird like lightsaber thing that looks wrong.
Mm-hmm.
And all the lightsabers are really narrow and look terrible.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Lightsaber's got some girth, you know.
Yeah, they got to be like a
Like
fucking
if you had to
chode.
wrap your hand around it, it would burn it off. But
Yeah.
we're talking like at least that.
These
That's
are-
lightsaber thickness.
Yeah, like a chode. Yeah. Chode saber.
Chode saber. Like this. What they're probably about as thick as. I don't know, because they obviously emanate a lot of light as well.
Yeah. Because they look like
They're
they're
probably about
glowing.
as thick as the neck of this, like at its thickest
Oh,
point
yeah.
here.
So about as thick
And then,
as a
and then
Corona
they have
bottle.
like this much light coming off of them, so like the
Yeah.
same size as one of these, pretty much.
As a Corona bottle, yeah.
Yeah.
I wish this movie was called Frozen Land, subtitled Chode Sabers.
So do I, actually.
Do you want to hear the special features that are on the DVD of this film?
Is it product not yet rated?
Effectively, the official trailer is one of the special features. And so is the downloadable activity kit. Which sounds like something exciting.
Product not yet rated. Probably just a colouring
Wait,
in.
where did this lava come from? I wasn't. I
That
was
dude
reading
was
it.
making a little potiony thing.
That was blood.
No, no, no,
This fucking sucks cock. This movie sucks just all the cocks. Ruben, this movie sucks all the cocks.
Sorry, I was just singing.
It just sucks. Like his weird bird cocks on his wings. It sucks all the owl bird cocks.
Fuck you, I'm singing my fucking music.
Suck the bird cocks, Ruben. Just
Whenever
fuck.
we're watching these, I always just end up on IMDb reading stuff, and I don't see what's going on for like 5 minutes.
Well, you've missed out on a lot of exciting nothing. We could have
I
easily
hate
found-
in these
found it.
movies.
Forced drama, forced conflict.
Well, yeah, and it's like, are you a fucking idiot as well?
Yeah,
Like every character's a fucking idiot.
just for the sake of, that manipulative kind of drama. Oh no, he's been framed. We need to make the villain hateable, so let's make him do this ridiculous thing that no one would ever get away with. I'm very confused about the dog thing. Because on the cover, the only character they have on there is the woman, the girl, who is hardly even the main character.
Yeah.
Really. There isn't really a main character.
It's because they
again.
wanted to just make you think it is, because a female character with fun animal friends. That's what they so they make
Yeah,
you think
with-
it's Disney because of that.
Or Frozen, I guess,
Yeah.
is what they're going for. But there isn't a dog character in Frozen. It's a reindeer that acts like a dog. What can even happen now? Like, they've gone through every kind of escapade you can do in the... What the fuck was that? Oh, The Mermaid. This film actually sucks balls. Like, a film like this, like, it makes me think of the Bionicle movie, where they had a journey. It's just Lord of the Rings, that film.
But the
basically.
journey is bad and lasts too long and doesn't really.
But the journey in the Bionicle movie, they at least go to different environments. They meet new people. They see shit. Wait, What the fuck
What is going on? Ah.
They're doing a... Are they actually doing a flashback
To their journey
that
together.
we've just watched?
What?
This is the fuck you moment of this movie. It's already fucking an hour and 20 minutes long.
And they're just padding it out with this.
They're padding it out for no reason. We've literally just seen every one of these scenes, not even 5 minutes ago. Some of
I'm
them.
actually so pissed off by that. I'm just taking my headphone out as well. I don't fucking care.
This just happened. We've already seen this. We've just watched this movie. Laser Blast did this as well. Fuck you. This is some actual shit right here. This movie is cunt. It's like just fucking awful.
Yeah.
But now what? Like, you're there now. What the fuck can you do now? Are they just gonna stay there and be happy and leave their tribe? So now they've got to hunt some bears or whatever, and then bring the bears back?
No, I guess they're gonna bring the clan there.
But why didn't the clan just come with them then anyway?
Because they're pure of heart, the only people that can like find it or whatever.
Oh, this is so fucking stupid and hackney and bad. There's no flow in this movie. Like, I don't know what there is to do now. What is there to be completed? What task is there to, like, happen?
I don't actually know.
Like, what the fuck
I'd
is
try
that?
and tell you, but I don't actually know.
Fucking hate that trope of the little creature, like, saving the day. Fucking can't stand it. Jar Jar accidentally killing loads of the bad guys. You know, in Transformers 3 when the two little fucking tiny bots saved the day by accident. Fucking cannot stand it. They realised that between these three characters they had absolutely no conflict whatsoever. So they just were like, fuck it, let's
made
make
it
him
up.
just be possessed.
Mm-hmm.
And she's going to be in a forced marriage. So then there can be a bit of conflict there as well. But then they just they get bored of their own conflict and resolve it in the same scene.
Yeah. What is this?
Who died? Wait, are you fucking
Did
serious?
they kill that child?
The child died.
Face the same fate if the animals don't return.
Oh my god!
That's kind of funny that they did that.
Wait,
Oh no, there she is. Who died then?
I don't know.
What the fuck is happening? Like the storytelling is so bad that you like have no clue what's going on.
Maybe it's just showing one of the young died, and you're not meant to even know who it is. It's just a point about.
But she's the only one they've ever shown.
Yeah, but you're just meant to think like, oh, a child died. That's sad. Or it's
Fuck you.
everything's taken its toll.
Yeah.
The heroes better hurry up.
I enjoyed hating Fantastic Four Horse. I had fun hating that film.
Yeah.
This film fucking is just boring. It's fucking balls. It's boring shit. This is supposed to be the climax of the film. God, this is bland. It's so fucking bland. It's like fucking porridge without anything in it. Porridge oats in a bowl with some water. Is this fucking film? What the hell? They didn't even show him like coming out of the smoke effect. That was such an awful climax. They didn't even show it.
The baddie just turned into a storm.
Yeah.
I get it.
But then it cut away and it cut to him like jumping out of the
Oh, there it
corner.
is.
Like they didn't even show it.
There's the baddie. What you know what I am glad about? The fact that this film's nearly over.
It's
And that we get to move
there
on
was a
to something
child's
else.
bones just then.
No, I mean that's a hair or some shit.
And that's a seal.
Oh yeah. What the fuck were they talking about
And
a
how-
hair earlier as well?
And how are the
Whoa.
bones all joined?
It's a
anyway?
back to life scene. Remember that Doctor Who episode with the little fat blobs?
Yeah. Little seals.
The little fat seals.
Yeah, production tax credit. It's another one of these fucking weird tax films.
Why?
No, think about it. Think about it. $15 million went into this, yeah?
Yeah.
That wasn't a $15 million product. So think about where that money probably went. It's fucking pocketed, probably. As like a weird fraud, effectively. Wait, is this really the credits right now? There hasn't been a single, like, person. Okay, there we go. Usually all that shit comes at the
Nancy
end.
Florence Savard, your shit. every voice actor apart from Christopher Plummer. Shit.
It was a voice director. Okay, so
Simon
it was
Peacock.
legit.
I mean, it got better when I started drinking.
Not sure that's a positive. That it's something you can say. This is. I can't believe this was worse than Fantastic Four Horse. I was convinced Fantastic Four Horse.
I kind of like it in comparison.
Yeah, I kind of like Four Horse.
We call it Four Horse.
That's how they spell it. Four Horse is like fucking Kane compared to this.
Wow, what a giant piece of shit.
So Frozen Land, or Legend of Cirilla. It's another one of the ones where the title was stolen. Well, put on in
I
post.
presume you'll show that as well. You'll show the awful framing, like the awful framing.
Oh yeah, that's the funniest thing in the whole film. Was the fact that it's stolen and put in this cover art thing that's just the Frozen font, and that's how they're trying to sell it. CG was fine. Everything was fine.
The class of Mrs.
Everything
Claudia
was like
Cabaletta.
the most fine it could be. Completely unspectacular in every way.
This is one of those like educational things.
It wasn't even educational though. It wasn't like Dora the Explorer. Fuck this movie. I swear to Christ, that was awful. Like, it's exhausting to talk about though, because it's so bland. Like, to talk about it, you have to be bland as well.
There's nothing to say.
Yeah. Luckily, that's the longest one out the way.
Oh my god!
They put the added it into the credits.
Just know that one layer behind that on the project file is Legend of Cirilla.
Yeah.
You just know.
And they fucking put that over it. Okay.
Oh my god, I need to listen to a real song or something because it's the only thing that's keeping me from fucking dying.
Okay. That was Frozen Land. We're gonna do the next one.
Fuck that.
What's up, Ruben?
I really wish weed was legal.
What's up?
Oh right, the movie.
What's up, Ruben?
Oh, yeah. What's up?
What's up?
Balloon to the rescue.
What's up, Balloon to the Rescue?
Yeah, you gotta look at the back of that.
This is the
2009.
I'm pretty sure this is Video Brinqueda.
Do you want me to read out the
blurb?
The blurb.
Please.
Packed with magic, in a nice big bright red font, as you can see.
Oh
there.
yeah,
Will
yeah.
you flash it on screen for them? Maybe.
Yeah,
they
maybe
deserve
if I remember.
that. And eye-popping animation. Oh my god.
Eye popping.
What's up, Balloon to the rescue! Exclamation mark. Takes exclamation mark. Small t. Lowercase t.
Oh,
Takes off of a bang when the brilliant but befuddled Dr. Crumb discovers they put comma but. Oh, it's because it's American. We don't do that here, but I think in other countries they put comma connected, but we don't do that in this country. But befuddled Dr. Crumb discovers a magical stone that turns his house into a hot air balloon. The discovery allows Crumb and his trusted brainiac companions to pursue a heroic career of monster chasing. But soon the criminal-minded Jean-Pierre hatches a particularly diabolical plan which sends this airborne voyage into a new level of turbulence.
So
airborne and turbulence.
It's an Up ripoff,
Yeah.
effectively.
Without the magic stone, will the scientists crash land or will they be able to rescue the world by using their own ingenuity? What's up, Balloon to the rescue, lowercase I after the exclamation mark, again, is a gravity-defying adventure for the entire family. This has got to be French then. It's a French production, you know it.
You think so?
Made in Canada.
Are you fucking serious?
So it's French. In the bottom right.
I thought this was video. Oh, it is Video Brinqueda.
Yeah. And look in the very bottom right corner, made in Canada. It's another French-Canadian production.
All of them have been Canadian so far. What is this? What is this weird trend with that?
It's just that they have lots
These
of
weird
like,
tax breaks.
lots of fucking shovelware movies.
Effectively.
It's shovel shit.
So it's a Pixar movie ripoff. Up.
Oh, look at that. Oh my god.
This is supposed to be that kind of texture shit.
It's 4-3.
And that's how the concentrated salt laser turned the terrible
Oh no,
monster
this is
into
bringing
a
back all those little
monster
Panda
chase
Fighter
on
memories.
Russell Creek. And the monster chaser sent all the extraterrestrials back into outer space.
Oh no.
The Sager team is always ready to save the world from monsters.
This is
Even
already
though
the
they
best.
sometimes get prank monster calls, nothing
Oh
keeps their
no.
fearless and always smiling Dr. Crumb and his team
I'm pretty sure they've been
to defend our
shut
planet
down or whatever.
here with their
Why is it look so bad?
transmission antenna.
Imagine that within this
I like all the fucking horrible like. Or you can just see all these like horrible squares.
Yeah.
Or the not even pixels.
What the fuck is that?
I don't know how you. I don't know what the word to describe it is.
I don't either. It looks like
People will-
static
You'll
almost.
probably see it in the footage.
Yeah.
that you record. People will tell us, hopefully.
Because this is I ripped off the DVD, so this is the video file.
He is a warrior
So it should have this weird shit in it.
ideals, but he's not just about spectacular
This is just 'cause it's
contributions to
awful.
science.
It's
He
like
also happens to be the uncle
it's
of
like
the
bad
lovely
frame
and most
interpretation.
intelligent
Yeah.
young lady in our city,
like
Amanda.
really, really bad.
All the
frame
motion is
interpretation.
just fucked.
Amanda
What?
avoids direct contact with the
I love
press
that like
and says
Darth
that
Vader
only
helmet hair
true love
that you get.
Yeah, oh yeah. What the fuck?
I don't.
I'm like wiggling it around to see if the. I think it is just part of the video file, the base video file. These fucking weird lines and squares everywhere. Is this gonna be worse than the little panda fighter?
It's like it's hard to just even look at.
Yeah.
Look at her hands. They've got 3 fingers and
Wait, is this like? This belongs in like the Tate Modern or something, or some weird conceptual art or some fucking
some
shit.
statement to like
Yeah.
movie making.
Yeah.
Like bad movie making.
Yeah.
though.
But it would be cool to, as my installation, I want 150 televisions in a room, all playing What's Up, with the sound up to the max. And you have to go in there, and it's like an experience. It like bombards you, and it like
It'll be at the
you know,
same
like
time.
Furiosa and Mad Max Fury Road, where she's defeated and she fucking falls on the floor and screams. That's what that room would make you do. The What's Up room, and it's like, have you been to the What's Up room? Like, it was a life-changing experience.
You'll
man.
go in there and you'll think I can resist the knee drop, but you can't.
Yeah,
You can't.
you can't.
There's probably like satanic images. Subliminal messaging is probably happening right now. Alex. We're being programmed by the Russians to become sleeper agents. Our trigger word will be pussy, so we're gonna just
Yeah.
murder people all the time.
It's like, it's insulting to even comment on it as if it's a movie. Like, this is something else. This can't be looked at as a movie. I don't know if this shit is supposed to be in the movie or not. All these
No, this
fucking
is-
lines.
No, this is not meant to be in the movie. This is just a terrible. Like it probably wasn't meant to be, but it is in the movie. You know? Like it just happened, and they didn't.
I'll
ever
do a
fix
double
it.
check after this. I'll play it off the disc on VLC and have a quick look and see if it does it. I bet you it does. I think it's just like the disc has been poorly printed or
Right.
something.
I can. I'd sooner a video glitch than a fucking audio glitch, like a beeping the whole way. I couldn't do
Yeah.
it if there
Oh,
was, like,
yeah. If there was like
beeping.
all the way through.
Yeah, I'd say just no. I'm not doing this one.
That makes me think, though, because the audio is absolutely fine, that this is just a poor product.
Why is there all this talking as well?
Because they can't have any motion because that's expensive and difficult. Oh my god, it's so awful.
It was just a test. This is our
Like, what the fuck is happening? It's just like, we're not gonna do this ever again. Walking over there, go to the balloon. But flies! Lavender! Yeah. What's lavender, uncle?
Nothing is it? They've been in the kitchen for so long now.
And a quarter of the film's over.
Like it's not like an intense dialogue scene like in one of the penultimate episodes of Breaking Bad.
Yeah,
where-
it's not the
where
Social Network
She's
opening
sat there
scene.
smoking, and then the fucking camera pans around,
Yeah.
and he's just stood there.
Yeah.
That's amazing, by the way.
Yeah.
That's fucking insane. But it's not like that. It's just it's shit.
Fuck you. Just fuck
Why are they
you.
Ghostbusters as well?
Yeah.
And they all did the same thing in sync.
They're monster hunters. They mentioned earlier.
The Ghostbusters. You know, I'd rather watch this than Ghostbusters. I'm lying. I'd rather watch Ghostbusters 2016.
Yeah, me too.
I'm actually curious about it.
Yeah.
This movie is so empty. I have nothing to say about it. Like there's literally nothing happening. This. What are you even going to talk about in the search for the worst bit for this?
I'm thinking for this one, I'm just gonna roll the mic and just try my best to explain what happens in this movie.
Now rest your arm.
And then edit around it, because I don't know what the fuck else to do.
You know, that'd be good. Do it. Fuck it. Yeah, at least like it probably sounds like I'm not engaging, and I feel like wow, I'm meant to be like getting paid for talking about this movie, but I have nothing to say about this. Nothing. Like the others. Like,
There's nothing. There's nothing.
I always joke with the others. I've got nothing to say, but I have a little bit to say. I actually do. With
Yeah.
Frozen and I can talk about it. We can talk about the other ones we've watched.
What the fuck?
But this looks worse than Sonic Adventure, and that came out in 1998, I think.
Ruben, this is halfway through the film.
Ooh, baby, I like it raw.
This is halfway through the
like
movie.
it raw.
This is halfway through the film.
This is really bad.
That's the Eiffel Tower. Getting attacked by a monster.
But you know the area around the Eiffel Tower looks nothing like that.
Oh, absolutely nothing like that at all.
And there's also like a pointier bit on top.
Yeah,
as
I don't
well.
think they know what France like is. But like, people made this.
No, people didn't make this happen.
People sat down and they made this.
No, dogs made this.
They didn't make this. Like some guy just was walking his dog and he just found this thing in a meteorite, and it was a DVD.
This is what aliens sent us.
Yeah,
It's a good idea.
Because they're like really trying to be our friends.
Yeah.
We're just like,
they're trying to communicate.
that's why we never met aliens. We're just like, this is terrible. But we don't want to tell them because it's mean.
It's actually full of metaphors and things that for how the aliens communicate.
My uncle knows what he's
But to us, it's just a really, really shit film. And the fact that it's ripping off Up is just purely coincidental.
Oh, yeah!
We've just watched the whole film of this like broken, tearing, blocky shit.
That's why I've barely been watching.
With every motion.
Found it. It's called Voando en Bosco de Aventuras.
Oh yeah, I guess that stands for What's Up?
There's one actor credited for it where everyone is just... No one.
One actor credited, because that would be crediting the.
Do you know what the
Brazilian
fucking synopsis is?
What?
A Vietnam veteran recently retired visits his grandkids who he's never met. While there, mortars strike the house, killing all but him. He must then figure out who killed his family, while at the same time battling a fierce drug addiction and recovering from a divorce. On the way, he meets a man who he befriends. Then that man is immediately shot, killed by a sniper. The Vietnam veteran then kills himself at the end. Thank you. You just know someone has written that.
Yeah.
As a joke. Well, shout out to whoever fucking wrote that, because it's pretty funny. How long is left of this shit, Alex?
This is the end. It's got like a minute left.
No, it doesn't.
5 minutes.
If I was going to say, what if it just ends, like, abruptly with no ending?
Please.
That'd be quite funny, actually. I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to say anymore.
There's nothing to say. Like, this is fucking awful. Like, it's so awful that you can't even tell what's happening because the DVD is broken.
There's an Asian dude.
It's because they went to the Great Wall of China earlier.
Was that when I was using the toilet, any chance?
No, you were sat right here and I pointed it out and he's...
You haven't even noticed.
He's Dennis the Menace now. Do I hate this more or do I hate Frozen Land more?
I don't know, Alex. I think...
Like, this has just been me sitting here for 40 minutes, just doing
I
nothing.
think I hate this more, yeah.
I don't think this keeps happening with all of them. I say I don't think it can get worse than that previous one.
I mean, but Fight Club is still the best movie ever, so whatever. I don't care.
The cute Chinese gentleman.
His name is Chingling.
Hello, everybody. But did you really have to pick someone who might be smarter than me?
Casual racism.
I thought he was just gonna make us some dinner.
What is that supposed to mean? Because he's Chinese.
Gonna make me some Chinese.
What the fuck? So it just ends on some sly casual racism just to...
Don't go away. I stay here. I won't hurt you. I'm human. Nobody likes me. What a sad fate.
I might just the next time we do this, just drink till I'm paralytic. Then you'll have to phone an ambulance for me.
Look at the credits.
Oh shit.
Look, you can barely read them. Because they did it on purpose so you can't actually read it.
I don't even know the voice actors in it because it didn't show them. I'm never gonna know which fucking cunt that was talking.
With the hello there voice.
It's over, Rufen. That's it. That even less was going on in that than the little panda fighter, which they made as well.
That was fucking awful.
I can't tell what was going on. I'm gonna put the disc in,
And then we'll know the truth.
and we'll find out the truth, or maybe it just. I have a feeling it was from the actual disc though that was happening. I'm pretty sure that was actually just. But when you play it off the disc, it's fine.
It still looks awful.
It still looks fucking awful.
I mean, it's way more bearable though. I kind of like that our recording of it was shit. It makes it all the better.
It does make it better. I'll open it again.
It's fucked.
Just the video file's fucked. Good.
Good.
Just fucking good. I have absolutely nothing to say about that.
I'm drinking on the job. Alex shouldn't even pay me for this. I don't deserve it.
I have absolutely nothing to say about that. I'm just gonna move on to the next one. Fuck you. A Car's Life, Ruben. This is.
So you know this is actually from 2005 then? Like
this is Sparky's Big Adventure. It is from 2006. Of course, they needed time to shit out their Cars rip-off. So this is, of course,
aspect ratio.
in 4:3 aspect ratio. Of course, this is a rip-off of Cars. We've got Cars Life 1 and Cars Life 2 to look forward to. Got the grammar wrong.
It's inconsistent, isn't it?
It's inconsistent. We're not sure because can a car own something? Because it's a car. If they're anthro cars,
It's the car's life.
but can a car have a life? Is the real question here.
Alex, don't. You're getting too deep.
Too deep for
The
it.
cars with a conscience in the movie or whatever is the idea, okay?
Literally says on the plastic cellophane wrapper shit. Not Disney in brackets. That's my favourite thing. That's what this episode, of course, is called. So let's get ready to see what this is all about.
I really can't wait.
Oh, they got the Cars Life thing in there. Okay, I think I know what we're in for with this one. The attention to detail is on point, as you can probably tell.
That music is so awful.
So this is, of course, a Cars ripoff. Disney Pixar's Cars. But the main character looks like a fucking dork instead of being a...
What are you? Sparky, don't you dare!
You missed that. What the fuck? Okay, they have birds then. So at least Disney's Cars is consistent with like what exists.
Did you hear that? Just a wee. The wheels don't even go around.
Oh my god, you know what it says on the back?
You're gonna end up in trouble.
Inspired by a true father-son relationship.
I hate limits. Especially speed
Oh
limits.
no. Sparky is a spunky little sports car who can't wait to grow up. But first, he had better learn the rules of the road. Sparky snubs car washes, curfews, and speed limits. Worse, he listens to Diesel, an unlicensed jalopy with junkyard values. Poor dad is being driven to distraction. The fuck? So when Sparky races off to set a new speed record at the treacherous Badlands, all bets are off. It's Sparky's attitude.
His tyres are screeching on sand.
That's the kind of attention to detail of this film. I'm getting a bit fed up of seeing the same background on repeat.
Stop being so serious. Enjoy the
This is-
ride.
I also hate his
happening
voice.
at the moment, though.
They had a vision, you could tell. What they were trying to achieve, you know?
But nothing's happening at the moment. We're just seeing.
No, there's a razor sharp focus. That focus being driving around in the desert.
The same repeated background.
Can't always charm your way out of tough situations.
He charmed his way out. What was charming about
Or
that?
maybe we could move someplace.
I don't know. I mean, I'm pretty erect, Alex. So it was clearly charming.
As your cousin Piston used to
Speaking of
say,
erections, how do you think they're born?
That's what I was gonna say. How the car can't grow? He's like smaller than.
Yeah, I thought about this in Disney's cars.
Yeah, so did I. Like,
How do they? I imagine them mating like cows. You know?
are they just like built and like some are smaller than others, so they have children cars like forever, or what?
I remember like everything in the Cars universe was like a car. Like flies were cars and shit.
What does
I'm pretty sure.
RIP mean again?
You're not that one. That's one of those ones where you're not meant to think about it at all.
Yeah,
Of course.
Well, because usually there's something happening to distract you so you don't think about it. Whereas in this, nothing happens.
Always tried to keep me on the straight and narrow.
How did they bury a car?
Piston's girlfriend, Diesel. I never figured out what your cousin saw in that old bucket of bolts. Uh-oh, it's getting late.
I like that. That sudden bit from, uh-oh, it's getting late.
Yeah. Really awkward. This is inspired by a true father-son relationship, though, to be fair.
Oh, here we are at the rip-off.
What's
it called? Cars place.
That's new. That wasn't in Cars.
Yeah, why? Don't I look okay?
Could you have a more annoying voice actor?
It is. This is what it's like. This would be a really bizarre, horrible. This would be a bad trip.
Yeah, you take whatever it is, the hallucinogenic, and then you wander outside, and cars suddenly have eyes, and they're just like, "Hey, Sparky." Yeah, everything's really untextured and badly animated.
No smoking.
Norby, you've got to live dangerously or die trying.
Oh my god! So they just cheated. They couldn't think of a way to have the character smoke, so they just put a robot arm on it. Why even have them be cars then if you're not going to stick to them being cars?
Just because a car is a little different doesn't mean that car doesn't have feelings.
Wow, nice and not totally on the fucking nose.
This is what pushes somebody to substance abuse.
This film's called Sparky's Big Adventure. When's his adventure going to begin? He hasn't done shit. But why can't they see their eye? Yeah, their eyes are at the front.
It's just a series of...
Why's she got a mustache anyway?
I don't know. It's just like a series of unfunny jokes.
Well, we're a quarter of a way into the movie.
I was hoping we were at least 25 minutes as well. This is meant to be very funny as well right now.
There's not one person on the planet that would laugh at this though. Could this scene go on for any longer?
I actually kind of can't believe how long.
It's fucking ridiculous. There's been another trend. Awful bird flying animation. This is supposed to be like an equivalent of like, I guess getting your ears pierced or something along those lines, getting a tattoo or something.
A child.
Apart from it is an underage child. It would be that nose horn thing. And his dad would be like, "What the fuck? You got your nose pierced? What the fuck?" You know what this is?
Completely hollow.
No, I mean, this is a kid's story based on some parent whose kid, like, I don't know, got their nose pierced or something.
This is going to lead to serious trouble someday.
That's it.
Dad, I need to find my own road. I make mistakes, but...
No, are you fucking serious? What a weird way to put that into a story.
New things at your age. I certainly did.
Put it on your blog. Don't make a weird kids movie about it. That right there is such a failure of character design. That's supposed to be the female, like, suave character.
This is going to be loads of things about about a child, like,
being
not doing things they're too young to do or whatever.
Yeah. Because of a girl. The fuck is this? What are they? I can't even tell what that is.
Yeah, I don't know either.
A vacuum cleaner?
I don't know what's happening now either. I don't know what they're meant to do.
I think they're vacuum cleaners.
Are they going to steal all their things or something?
Oh no, these are the things they mentioned earlier. They're the gas stealers.
Oh.
But they're not a thing that exists in reality though. They keep doing this thing where they can't figure out how to show two characters interacting with each other. So they do a weird pan.
Yeah, they do that pan.
Back and forwards.
And there's like a load of acceleration on it as well.
That's really awkward and looks terrible.
And then the camera kind of like waves a little bit around,
Yeah, we'll be back soon.
Well, stay in your lane.
Road trip!
It's like twice as loud because I can hear it. I can hear it there. I can hear it in the other ear, like even louder.
I'm just thinking about in the review. Should I do the whole segment in that voice?
The worst part is these movies aren't funny bad.
No.
That's what's like so annoying about them.
Out of all the ones that have been in this so far, the only one that was funny bad was Fantastic Four Horse.
Yeah.
Because that was just unbelievable and how fucking awful it was.
I hate this music.
I hate the music. I hate the way it looks. I hate the way it's edited. I hate every single thing. I just hate everything in all of them. Yeah, thank fuck. That's really violent. They just killed her. Oh my god. What the fuck?
Don't leave any metal behind, Igor.
What the fuck?
I never thought I'd be recycled so young.
Oh, I'm doing you a favor. Saving
Whoa.
a decade.
Fuck you. Why is she so like a James Bond villain?
I'm just straight up killing that pink car.
Yeah. Did you not see her get fucking smashed in?
She like screams.
Yeah.
I mean,
I kind of like this a bit more now.
It's still pretty weird.
And the most annoying character. That's creepy. It has 4 eyes.
Don't cry.
Yeah, look, she has been caved in.
Police guy. It's the badass police. Oh, he's got a fucking missile launcher.
Why does he have a missile launcher?
Oh my
what the fuck is happening? They just make this shit up as they go along.
What? Why didn't it just blow her up?
Too difficult to animate.
I hate these car words.
Yeah. I hate the car words. I hate the music. I hate how bare everything is.
I knew it.
What was this made for? Like $4?
You won't beat the rap this
$4.50. That's the end. But written, directed, and animated by the same person. That's why. No wonder it's so shit. It was made by one person. So considering this whole thing was made by one person, do you think it's acceptable?
Well, it's still crap.
Yeah, it's still.
That's Comic Sans, Alex.
Yeah.
With a slight shadow on it.
There are games that are made by one person, like Braid was made by one person. Fez was made by one or two people. Yeah. So I don't think it is acceptable.
No, this is terrible.
This was appalling. It's another one where there's just shit all to say. Because, like, it speaks for itself. You just show a clip, and that's exactly... It is what it is. There's nothing to read between the lines. It's just...
I turn the headphone up. That music's too bad.
It's just...
The movie's over now, so I don't need to have my headphone up.
The driving or just grey.
That was terrible. Oh, now they're on the road again. That was so
I don't think that's how roads work.
nice
They don't just start in the desert. Okay, so that was Cars Life 1. Not impressed. Not sure where I'd rank that in terms of
actually being a movie.
Well, it's not a movie. It's just not. There isn't like a story or anything. It's like for fucking babies. It's just some guy with his life experience with his son probably figured there's a market here for this fucking Cars movie. I know how to animate and write. Let's put together this thing. And then because Cars has already come out, let's put it on DVD and make a few bucks. And so they did. I don't think it is art in any sense of the word. There is no artistry involved. It's all just... I wouldn't be surprised if all of these elements exist on some website somewhere. Like the cactus, the desert, and everything like that. And that was shit. Time for Cars Life 2.
The even longer Boogaloo.
Hopefully he has more than one animator this time.
No, I'll be less.
It's just like, it made itself. It just manifested.
Yeah, like he cut one of his hands off, so he's going to do it like half the skill.
So Ruben, we are now on Cars Life 2.
Electric Boogaloo.
Electric Boogaloo, yep. Hoping this is going to be a huge improvement. They got the apostrophe right in the title this time on the box.
I'm quite proud of them for that.
This one doesn't look like it's a father-son story. So let's find out what it's all about. At least this one has a thing. That instead of just going into the movie. Okay. It's just going to be the same shit again.
Yep.
The same music, I'm pretty sure.
It's the same thing, same start.
I bet all of them are just the same movie. He's improved this shit at least. He must have made it.
Just different.
Yeah, he must have made enough money to somewhat improve some shit. It's a different voice actor as well.
So what are we? Is it just like the same movie again?
Same movie with slightly better animations and graphics, but still shit. I think the music is the worst part. Like, it doesn't fit at all. It's just that weird fucking guitar. Ding, 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 ding. At least this one looks like it could be more on like the baby network, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
The previous one was too
It
bad
was
for
really,
that.
really shit. This is us watching just like a 2-year-old movie.
Yeah.
It's not even like a bad movie anymore. It's different.
Yeah. Because look, the animation is better, the models are better. It's stylized in such a way where
it's cheap and simple.
It's cheap and simple in the babyish way. So it's like enough going on for a, you know, a baby to be entertained. And it's really simplistic. The language is simplistic. The ideas are simplistic. There's nothing for anyone above the age of 3. Hi, Mummy. Oh, yeah. It's because I'm watching Cars Life 2 currently. Yeah, it's shit. Oh, yeah, it's really shit. Yeah.
The pink car's different.
Good God, see me.
No, it's all over the radio.
When you say goatsy me, do you mean you want somebody to put their hands in his ass and spread it, or
Mine.
you want somebody to spread their ass cheeks in his face?
I want you to spread mine.
No, say a goatsy sentence for me.
I would like you to goatsy me.
Okay, does that mean you want me to spread your ass cheeks?
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
I get it now.
Mm-hmm. That's why I love it so much.
So the act of goatseeing is to pull someone. So you could say, I'm going to goatsy myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, any goatsy experts out there can tell us in the comments. Tweet at that other Ruben with your goatsy,
No, don't.
your goatsy advice and tips.
Right, well, you've got to pay me 8 times whatever you were going to now because of that. Because of the fucking hassle that's going to give me. All those fucking tweets I'm going to get.
This is like the 6th or 7th movie, though. So they'd have to get quite far in the video to hear that bit. So you never know. This is just a baby movie. They weren't able to make the first one a baby movie because it was too shit.
Yeah.
But this one's just a baby. This is weird, though, actually. Usually the sequels are even worse. This isn't as annoying to me. It's just like completely inoffensive.
Terrible crap.
But then, should we be more annoyed that it is just a rip-off riding off the worst Pixar movie?
Yeah. The worst Pixar movie that a lot of like kids liked though, a lot of boy kids, because it's just Cars.
I mean, Cars 1 is fine, I guess, but I mean Cars 2.
Cars 2 is, yeah.
Cars 2 is straight up bad.
Lightning McQueen's like barely in it as well, isn't he? So it's like
Yeah, he is barely in it. It's about Mater being a spy. And it's like, oh my god. He really... That's a DreamWorks thing as well.
What
It's like...
fucking English voice actor, isn't it?
It's Michael Caine. He's in it a lot. But he'll do anything.
Because it'll buy him a fucking villa in the south of France.
I'm not even sure if a kid would like this, though.
No, it's boring.
It's fucking boring. If it's boring for us... But then I don't know what is interesting for a 2-year-old. Just motion and colour, I guess. And there's enough of it, maybe?
Well, there's colour.
But then, like, if you just put on the actual Cars 2, it's probably more entertaining because the CG's better. There's probably more motion. They're not in the same place the entire film. I can't even remember what you've even seen now. Braver, which wasn't even that was a Christmas movie.
We saw Braver.
Fantastic Four Horse, which is fucking awful. Which I don't want to credit for anything apart from just being weird. And then I can't remember the other ones. We watched 2 others before that.
Frozen Land.
Frozen Land was fucking boring.
And What's Up.
Oh my god.
Although I was drinking when we watched both of those, so it was a different thing for me. I was barely aware of what was going on.
The Frozen one.
Yeah.
The Frozen one was one of my least favorites.
I was quite sober
boring.
actually for it, but it's like when you're drinking and gradually your perception of time becomes warped.
Yeah.
So it's like
you chose a good one to drink on.
Mm-hmm.
Because that one was fucking boring. It was excruciating, that Frozen Lamb one.
Yeah. Well, What's Up was also terrible, I remember, because we were just sort of like, nothing happened.
The actual video file is completely corrupt.
But you tested it, and on the DVD it was fine.
Yeah.
It's just it was fucked.
Fine being...
Well, not actual
subjective.
glitchy video quality, just terrible animation still.
But then... which ones of these have actually been movies? Frozen Land probably counts. I don't think Fantastic Four Horse counts. It's too weird. 5 little monkeys jumping on the bed. One fell off and bumped it. Is it for babies? Is it even for babies, or is this just a rip-off? Let's make this as quickly and cheap as possible. This is the same movie as well.
I think it is for babies.
This would be fine if what they were ripping off was like Dora the Explorer level, you know? But Dora the Explorer is not meant for anyone.
I can't even stay to watch the whole movie.
Oh, what a shame. I'm gonna miss out on this fucking wonderful piece of shit.
The action-packed climax.
I don't think it's even halfway done yet. Oh my god. I don't know if I can finish this, Ruben.
I can't.
I don't know if I can finish this, but for the integrity of the Search the Worst, I feel like I have to.
Think about the comedy value, though, of you not finishing it.
This would be the first movie I haven't finished.
You could just skim it.
I could just skim it. I mean, when I write the video, I'll have to like scroll through it at least. But like, this is too much. This is different, isn't it? Because like nothing is happening.
It's not like your conventional bad movie. It's like a movie for kids, like I said.
Yeah, no, a movie for babies.
For babies, yeah. Where it's like nothing.
Because there can be movies for kids that are like, because some of the Pixar movies are aimed for a younger audience. Some of them. Compared to others, like The Incredibles is a bit aimed for a bit of an older audience, whereas something like, let's think, I guess WALL-E is a bit younger in comparison. It's a bit more cutesy and kid friendly, but this is like baby friendly. There's too much. Like no adult should ever watch this. No adult should let their child watch this. Like you will learn nothing from this. It's fucking guff.
I mean, I considered staying longer and thought, I'll cut it a bit closer, but the film is so fucking just nothing. That I just don't...
It is nothing. I just zoned out for a good 3 minutes, just not even paying attention.
Who's this cunt?
He's Comron from Camshaft.
I don't mean
He's the Bunce boy
I don't
cunt.
think you should even finish it.
I'm not. I'm going to let this run for as long as the first movie ran. And then I'm going to call it quits. Yeah, 45 minutes. It's another 10 minutes. About. Well, you're going to miss out, Ruben, on an excellent film. Yeah, we've got 2 more after this. This is too much. Like, nothing is going on.
I'm interested in the last one because it's from the same people who wrote it.
Yeah.
So it won't even be...
The plane one might be fucking... Yeah.
That's a capital idea.
Fuck. Die. I fucking hate this film. Okay, this is too much. This is too fucking much. I can't deal with this. I can't fucking deal with this.
Gimme some gasoline, baby. Cars can't cruise the highway without gas in the tank.
Oh, fuck you. Help! Please!
Speedy, I have
You have to go. I get it. It's not. Everyone has to go. That's the story of my life.
I never asked to be born.
The buses are back.
You don't want anything?
No.
Wow. This is an extremely shallow subplot. Impossible to be happy on your own. You need another car. I'm giving this film far too much of a chance. I said I'd watch it as long as the first one was, which is 45 minutes. But I'm at 52 minutes currently. It's just noise at this point. It's just fucking white noise. I have nothing to say. I've just been sat here watching this and there's nothing to comment on. There's nothing.
For driving with an expired registration.
It's the same joke as in the first movie of how the same scene ends. Fucking swear to God.
Son, guess what I'm getting you for your birthday?
What?
AIDS? Oh, it's the end. And that was about what I was expecting. It's the same movie again, effectively. The CG was more bearable. The backgrounds were, you know, they're still boring. Everything was bland, no detail in anything. But ultimately, I guess it was better than the first one. But the first one was so garbage. That's not really saying much, is it? Not a fan of Cars Life 1 or 2. It's not even fun to talk about. It's just fucking boring. Ruben,
It's time.
these planes are out of this world. This is Skyforce. This is not Disney Skyforce. It's planes.
It's the epic new movie. Because Planes wasn't even made by Pixar. Holy shit, this one actually has parental guidance written on it.
Yeah, which is weird. It's a PG despite it being a rip-off of Planes, which I'm pretty sure was a U, surely.
Maybe one of the planes crashes or something.
Hopefully there's something very violent in it. That would
Yeah, that would
make it something.
Yeah.
Make it something.
Yeah.
What are your predictions? Boring baby movie?
Boring baby movie. Well, that's what.
Is it going to be more boringer than Cars Life or 2?
Well, hopefully not.
Which you didn't even finish, and I did.
I couldn't finish it. I had to leave. I had pressing matters to attend to in my existence. I mean, Cars Life 1 was enough that I think I passed the test there. I watched over an hour of Cars Life in total.
An hour that we'll never get back.
I think we should watch, as well as watching a good movie one day, we should watch all 8 of the Beethoven dog movies.
Oh yeah. And the, what are they called?
Because now you've done this, Alex, you've got to start having other big projects that are like
Yeah.
ridiculous amounts of movies.
Yeah.
Like once you've done it once.
Maybe once every 6 months or something.
I think
Bigger way of doing
Beethoven saga.
Beethoven or like the Buddy movies, whatever they're called.
Air
Bud.
Yeah.
There are lots of those. There are lots of Baby Genius movies.
We're not watching those. That
Your
will,
loss.
No, that will be stupid baby movie. I like the animal movies because there's something awful about those ones.
Yeah. Seeing all those B-list actors that are just showing up in them, like showing up for a paycheck.
Like I used to really like watching. It was one of the few videos. My gran had a house.
Yeah.
Homeward Bound 2.
Oh, yeah.
Lost in San Francisco.
I think I've even
I'm
seen
pretty
that.
sure Michael J. Fox was the voice of one of the characters.
Probably.
Yeah.
So we're on the penultimate movie of the championship. Of all
Can't
8 of
believe
them.
it. It's been quite a journey, everybody.
It has been quite a journey.
Quite emotional about it, actually.
So we should probably get into it then.
I can't believe it's coming to an end.
Skyforce, a rip-off of Disney's Planes. It's gonna be
2.
shit.
It's number 2 as well. Fuck it. Wait, is it in 4:3? Oh no, it's not.
No, looks like a legit movie, to be fair.
Is this one actually long as well?
Yeah.
Ah,
70 minutes.
it actually looks competent. So
Okay,
far.
judging from this.
There is a fly in here already.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, this recording is off to a terrible start. What is happening?
Is this the movie or is this like a advert for something? Oh, is this like the weird intro sequence where it has the companies that produced it in the...
Yeah.
It is.
Why is there a song as well?
With a weird pop song.
Yeah, like a pop rock song. Fuck off! This fly is ruining the recording already. It keeps going towards this open box of chocolate fingers.
Why are you zooming in on the FO? Fuck off. In comparison to everything else you've seen, this CG is actually pretty fantastic. In comparison.
Is this the Skyforce here?
It must be, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a fan of that one.
I hate that. I hate the Anthro planes. They're not even
Oh my god, it's the Anthro plane movie!
Wait, what? They're
What the fuck?
smaller
They have...
robots inside the big plane.
He's stuck. Maybe this is why it's a PG.
Yeah. Hey, that
Screaming in
pretty
pain.
terrifying.
Yeah. If you don't know what Anthro planes are, Google image search it. You won't regret it.
Anthro planes. It can be one word together, or it can be with a space.
Yeah.
It doesn't really matter.
There's one guy on DeviantArt who has that entire market covered pretty much.
Yep.
He's got it pinned.
And they start to get quite sexually attracted to them, don't they? They're like,
Yeah.
I'd love a Boeing 737 inside me.
Who wouldn't, to be honest?
Was it 747? I don't know. I think both exist.
They have people that drive them then. They've got robots. I feel like that's cheating though. I thought the whole point of cars and planes was that like everything is a vehicle. But that isn't a thing that exists. That's just like a robot. Man. This so far is easily the best.
Yeah.
out of everything we've seen in this.
Like, so far, I think I could let my child watch this if I really had to.
Yeah. I mean, it's like generic as fuck, but like, and it is just a rip-off of
which I wouldn't
of
let them
Planes.
watch. Okay, maybe
because I think Planes is the same thing. It's about a fireman, a fire plane.
Is he gonna make it?
Maybe he doesn't, and that's why it's a PG. So this is the only one of these rip-off movies where I haven't seen the original. Like, I've seen Frozen, I've seen Brave, I've seen The Incredibles, but I haven't seen Disney's Planes. So
just search Skyforce. It was a 3D movie. These planes are out of this world. What was that even meant to mean?
Wait, it was actually released in theaters?
I guess so. It's got
Really?
151 ratings. And a 4.
Does it have a
I love
budget?
when you get these actual reviews on
IMDb.
Yeah. Don't waste your time or your money. No plot, no character development at all. It doesn't make any sense. Well, it's a children's movie.
There is a certain level of I forgot the word. Where you just forgive things, you know.
Yeah,
like you don't get caught up on the fact that it's a talking rat doing cooking, you know.
No.
You just sort of accept it. Very simplistic. They literally had to say, teamwork is the meaning to everything that we do. Work together. Friendship. Do you think his dad is going to die?
Maybe. Alex, why don't we just not watch these films anymore and just watch like a series of cute Asians? Just kind of
maybe that can be the next one. We can find Asian movies with lots of sexiness in it.
Lots of cute Asians.
Yeah.
Lots of cute hot Asians.
With their golden pussies.
That could be a little bit racist, Alex, if you think about it.
Why? Because they're rich.
Well, no, because you know they do has like the thing about Asian people being yellow, golden pussies.
I think yellow and gold is a bit different. I mean, like, who would take that as an insult? You were looking golden today, sweetheart. Thank you, my pussy is golden. That's racist. Oh my god.
You need to fucking kill yourself, Alex.
God, fucking hell, did J.J. Abrams direct this or what?
All these searching cams.
Yeah. Hey, it's shot better than the action scenes in Batman vs Superman.
You can actually see what's happening.
Yeah. This is where the dad will die because he just gave him the warning of, like, to listen to rules. Right?
It's not his dad.
Isn't it?
It's just the captain.
Oh, okay, the captain will die then.
It may as well be a dad, though. It's like a father figure, isn't it?
It just looks like it. It might be his dad. So that guy's not a pilot. He's just like a little quirkster who lives inside him. He lives inside his golden plain pussy.
He lives inside his own farts. Captain's gonna die. You're right, Alex.
Yeah. So is he going to do the closing eyes thing?
Maybe only Ace will make it. Maybe you're actually right.
But, because why else would it be a PG?
Oh my god, you're right.
Are you fucking serious? Did they actually kill? This really is a Disney movie ripoff. You have a main character die straight away.
You're still gonna get the late title, like another late title card, and it's
yeah.
And he wakes up as RoboCop. Fuck it.
RoboCop's so fucking good. Would RoboCop defeat a Terminator? I think a Terminator would probably kick his ass.
I think a Terminator would kick his ass.
Yeah.
Well, because RoboCop's like, yeah.
He's so awkward, isn't he?
And Terminator just walks around, fucking doing whatever he wants. This really is like a terribly written film. Like, it's just sort of like,
yeah. Now we're gonna get a new job.
What do you see?
It's gonna be a goofy thing where he gets all these different jobs, but then they need him back, and he goes back and saves the day.
Anywhere. He loves dust.
He loves dust.
Oh my god.
It's another one. Just the word dust has been tarnished.
Wait, look at his hat.
He's just wearing a fireman
This is a Japanese thing. The director is Japanese.
Oh really? Well, is that why it's so like ridiculously animated?
That's why the start was like an anime.
Oh yeah. Okay, it's all coming together now. Bit limited what you can do with these characters, isn't it? Like how the physicality of them kind of limits how what you can do with a character who's a plane.
Man, just gotta. It's just the way the dialogue. There's like no pausing between anything.
That's a Japanese thing. A lost in translation thing.
Just join Skyforce again, you fucking pussy.
Asshole. The delivery of the lines is really weird. It's like they were given lines without any context of what they were saying. Like with no explanation of what was happening.
This is ridiculous and awful.
I do enjoy how ridiculously melodramatic it is though. This is a fucking plane talking to a mech robot thing. On a unicycle.
Oh, that music as well.
This is that weird Japanese thing, isn't it though, where it's like really over the top. It's a fucking plane.
It's done $10,000 in air mile points, but he's a plane anyway.
Yeah. That doesn't mean anything.
It's the way, like, when they're talking, they're like, okay, I'm going to say a sentence.
Yeah.
I'm going to decide my sentence now. Hey, what would you like to eat? Hey, what would you like to eat?
Yeah.
And they continue to, like, do stuff.
It's like too much motion.
But they're like this before.
Yeah.
And then, hey, what would you like? It's just fucked.
It's like they animated to different audio or something. Wait, they probably animated to the Japanese audio.
Yeah.
That explains it. That's why they talk so fucking fast and weird sometimes. I remember them doing that in Cowboy Bebop sometimes. Bing, 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 bing. The fact they have hands is cheating to me. Like, if they lived in a plain universe, surely everything would be, like, designed around that. The fact they have to wear hard hats as well is very strange to me. The reason we wear hard hats is to cover our most important, body part.
Our heads and our brains.
Like, it wouldn't be the end of the world if a rock fell and hit our arm. We're bruised, it might really hurt.
They're planes as well, and they're made of metal.
Yeah, can planes get brain damage? Do they have brains? We actually praised it for being able to tell what was going on at the beginning. I have no clue what happened just then. No idea. Because every character is a fucking plane. It's just constant rotor noises. Something I have no nostalgia for. Oh my god. Did they think this is how it would sell to a European audience?
I think this is really what they thought would sell it.
Put that in the trailer and they'd think people would like...
That's not what we like here.
No. No one likes that.
In fact, we hate this.
Not in the last decade at least. 2012? How much more data can you get? A Numa Numa reference. And they just started dancing.
I don't think it's a Numa Numa reference either. I think it's just that they're using the song, like, unironically.
They're using it because they know...
And they just got, like, flashy animation. I hate those shots they do of, like, a character with the camera doing something. I hate that.
All of this. This is the worst scene so far. Hey, how fucking weird is it is that we just watched a bunch of animated movies, and this is the only one that's had just an out-of-nowhere dance sequence.
Oh, yeah.
Usually that's like a real bad trope.
At the end as well.
Normally it is safe for the end, but this is halfway through the film. Oh my god, it just won't end. They're gonna pound under the Northern Lights right now.
I think it's gonna break into song.
On a biological level, I'd just like to see it out of curiosity.
He already climbs inside of him like most days.
He does climb inside his golden pussy, you're right.
He just like sort of press buttons quickly.
Yeah.
I think I best crunch extra hard on a Pringle.
What the fuck's this?
Guys, everything's ready. They should be here soon.
Should I do one extra hard crunch into the mic?
Scary.
It's not an advert. It's the advert crunch.
That's the point. Faces fear.
Yeah.
I think Fred knows.
Only the first crunch works there. Didn't they have that in the advert at the end?
Yep.
That single crunch.
It's more like... It's like you have to do it in a certain way, I say.
Yeah. Crunch on my golden pussy, Ruben. Tweet it, Ruben. Crunch on my golden pussy.
I'm not looking forward to when this video goes up in like 2 weeks' time.
That's the second one of theirs that I've had. I'm inciting mob mentality and hate speech though.
That was so... Is it going to see a captain, like, spirit with him?
If it does, then it is Man of Steel.
A spirit in the
Zack
sky.
Snyder.
A captain spirit in the sky.
In the clouds. Oh my god.
This is your captain speaking.
Captain? It is. Did Zack Snyder direct this?
Is that Martin Sheen?
No.
No, I'm joking, but for fuck's sake.
No, it's Mufasa.
She's going to be the goofy new member of Skyforce at the end. Where has Skyforce been this whole movie as well?
They said they were too far away or something. Some bullshit like that. If I took my kid to see this film, I'd be so fucking bored. I'd fall asleep probably. Because I'd be a parent, so I'd always be tired.
Yeah, so just be...
So I would just drift off into sleep. And I'd be woken up 40 minutes in. Daddy, this film's fucking boring.
What, son? Oh.
I've got AIDS, Daddy. Oh, shit.
Do you want to leave? Yes. Hello, Daddy.
Rescue the world from sure destruction with a superpowered mind, a mechanical canine.
Fucking hate Jimmy Neutron. I'll get emails like,
Is anybody here?
what is the problem you have with Jimmy Neutron? It's actually, you didn't give it a chance. Fuck you.
It's actually got loads of nuance and stuff.
It's full of metaphors about life. There it is. I shoot a bit of pre-cum out my cock every time I hear that sound.
You just love pre-cum.
Mm.
Yeah, there's like a 1 in 1 million chance you can get someone pregnant with your pre-cum. Yeah.
Really?
Yep.
I bet I'll be that unlucky soul.
Probably. I wasn't, ever, actually.
Yeah.
Which is amazing, because I kind of expected to be. But you know, she didn't half worry about it, and I was like, it's 1 in 1 million. That means it won't happen.
Is it really good luck or really bad luck, then? If you get pregnant from it.
Bad.
Bad. Skyforce is the brand new movie about planes.
What was he doing?
This probably would have been my favourite one if it was 40 minutes long and was just over.
Mm-hmm.
But it's the fact that it was twice as long as that. What did they blow up that bomb anyway?
It's a B movie?
Yeah. I was reminded recently of the way that film was advertised. With Jerry Seinfeld in a bee costume. On like a fishing wire. Like, oh lordy! Oh, look at me! It was...
I'm a bee!
Yeah, it was something. That was pre-meme as well.
Mm-hmm.
It's something about DreamWorks movies. Just...
When you say, I'm a bee, it has to be like an acceleration in the bee.
Yeah.
You've got to start quite higher.
Jerry Seinfeld is funny, but I don't know what he was thinking with B-movie. Meme movies of all time. I way prefer B-movie as a meme thing than Shrek. Because B-movie is actually awful.
Yeah,
it's
Shrek's
fucking
like actually
awful.
fine.
Shrek's fine, yeah.
Well,
Don't know about the sequels.
Shrek 1 and 2.
Yeah, 2 is pretty good from what I remember.
Yeah.
3, 4, and 5 is 5 a thing?
Yeah, it's been announced.
So Shrek's, yeah.
It's synth rock. Symphony rock.
It's the kind of thing that...
Not synth. Symph.
That you would think a child would want to hear to make it cool, to sound cool.
Yeah. Was this Sonic?
Exactly, yeah.
Let's go, Skyforce.
Fred, teamwork is crucial. We need to work as a team.
Is that them showing he's learned?
Teamwork is crucial. We need to work as a team. Oh look, your
I knew that was going to
your prediction.
Spider to the rescue.
Tony Tang. I love Tang.
Tony Tangy Pussy.
I'd love some of his Tang.
Charlie Wong, Peggy Lee, Lee Yuen Hong.
These are Chinese names though.
Showing you because Cameron John Hood, Jeffrey Allen Bowler.
He did the story.
Yeah, he did.
I bet you he was one of the voices. What was he called? Zhong Tang.
Tony Tang.
Tony Tang.
Yeah, I'm staying for the voice actors because they don't have any on IMDb. Oh yeah.
These are Chinese names. Chu Hon Wai. That's
Maybe it wasn't Japanese. I'm sorry. Rob.
Oh well, fuck you! I can't read that.
It doesn't actually say the voice actors. It doesn't say the voice actors, Alex.
It just said the character names.
Yeah.
It didn't credit any of them. That's the smallest font I've ever seen. It's like they don't want to credit anyone. They don't want anyone to know.
Fucking piss in a second.
So what did you think of Skyforce?
I thought it was awful. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, it would have been my favourite one if it was just shorter. It got so fucking boring and repetitive. The weird Chinese or Japanese thing. Is that it? It's already... The credits are over. No wonder it doesn't have anyone credited on the thing. Oh, dubbing. Yeah. Here we go. Look, here they are.
Ace, David.
It's 4 voices, though. There are more voices than that. aren't there?
Tony Tang wasn't in it.
It's Hong Kong, so it was Chinese then.
Tony Tang wasn't in it.
That was appalling. Very, very boring. Not my least favourite though. It didn't make me angry like some of them have. But still boring nonetheless. Golden Pussy. I'm tangled up in this discussion. The final movie in the Not Disney collection is Tangled Up. The wheel decided at last. This is from the same company that brought us Braver,
which was our start, wasn't it?
It was the start.
We started and ended on them.
Bookend it. We're going to bookend it with the weird Canadian rip-off company.
Yep, I mean it's in a 4:3 ratio again, as I can
and
see.
It's around the same length. I'm willing. We have no clue.
I was really hoping it'd just be the same movie.
That would be fucking brilliant if it is.
It's not already because the opening.
No. Yeah. You never know.
I really fucking hope it's. We're not watching it again if it is.
Oh no. This is supposed to be, of course, a rip-off of the Disney movie
What if
Tangled.
it's actually just like an animated, like, Rapunzel story?
That's probably what it is, if I had to guess. Because it says on the back, Tangled Up is the fabulous fairy tale of Rapunzel. Which is, of course, what Tangled was, but they just sort of made it a bit more...
jazzy.
Yeah, exactly.
And modern. And funny or whatever.
So you ready to find
I've
out?
never watched it, but...
Yeah, I've seen it.
Apparently the horse is funny, like the funniest thing in it.
I can't really remember, to be honest. It was fine.
Come on, Alex. This is killing me. This is killing
you ready?
me.
Is this going to be CG? Is this actually it? Or is this like a logo thing?
I think it's a logo thing. I don't know.
This is going on a bit long
Maybe
now.
it's like the opening for a series. What is this? Anno Londo?
This is going on a bit long for it to be a thing now. I think this might actually be what it's going to be like. This is what I imagine you...
The story of Hansel and Gretel comes from a German book called Fairy Tales by the Brothers Grimm. Hansel and Gretel were deserted by their wicked stepmother.
I didn't even get the right fairy tale.
What? Of a greedy witch who tries to fatten them up before eating them.
It's just real life as well in there. I can't tell.
Appealed to readers for centuries.
I can't tell if that is like a set or something.
Yeah, that's what I'm kind of thinking.
I don't think it is. No, it's a drawing.
In a forest in Germany.
Why is it Hansel and Gretel? It's supposed to be Rapunzel.
Sadly, the children's mother was dead. Their stepmother did not love them, and they were all going hungry.
Dog's barking out there.
He's being a cunt.
You should probably stop him.
What is up with that character?
His animation is horrible.
It makes sense.
I kind of like how weird it is.
Here's what you should do. Take Hansel and Gretel deep.
Why? They got it wrong 3 times then, effectively. It's not Tangled, and it's not Rapunzel. It's Hansel and Gretel. And it's a 2D animated movie. We probably found from some of the completely random
I'm not
fucking
watching this
things.
with headphones. I'm watching the whole thing with headphones. Fuck this. This is so shit. I'll make it every few minutes, just ask me what I think's happened in the story.
Okay, yeah.
And I'll just tell you.
It's going to be this for 10 minutes, then it's going to go to another one, right?
I mean, I don't think the story of Hansel and Gretel can last this long yet.
No.
We're going.
Because that opening to me implied it's like wow, we're on another set of stories now.
This is effectively highway robbery, right?
Yes.
It's false advertisement. Because this isn't even close to resembling what the product's supposed to be. Like, it literally says on the back, Tangled Up is the fabulous fairy tale of Rapunzel. This is Hansel and Gretel. You close your eyes and, they see your whole life flashes before them. What actually flashes before them is the whole 8 Not Disney collection, like in full.
I was thinking about that yesterday. I was thinking, what would the last thing I'll think of before I die is?
Probably is this. Probably is the Not Disney collection.
Because you'd have no way of telling anyone because you'd die.
Yeah, only you'd know.
But you'd be dead, so you couldn't think about it again.
Yeah.
You just die.
This is so fucking weird.
Maybe if I have a near-death experience.
Who are you?
Yeah, then he's supposed to be like, my whole life flashed before my golden pussy.
Ah, it's so grotesque, the animation.
There's too much motion. Too much detail. That's fucking horrifying.
Wowzers.
It's a happy ending. Familiar Tales Around the World. That's what it was actually called. Look for a year that it came out. Computer animation. They call it computer animation, so it must be old. 1991. I knew it was the 90s.
Same year Sonic came out.
1991. Okay, so what is it now? It's just the same thing again. They're peddling this like ancient shit that they just found in like an archive somewhere as newer movies, as rip-offs of newer movies.
It's kind of smart, really.
I guess.
Business perspective. Probably elite, that. Fuck is this? Do you remember the fairy tale? The woodcutter's wealthy sister?
No? Oh, Jesus, Ruben, no.
He would never listen to his wife. He was never heard from.
This is really fucking weird. That guy just got killed by...
What?
Yeah, that was the end.
From the Philippines,
That was the end.
an island nation in the Pacific, comes Pedro and the Monster. The
He
story
just gets
of a
killed.
boy who, like Hansel and Gretel, overcomes a gluttonous monster.
Pedro and the Monster. These are all supposed to be based around Hansel and Gretel. Me in the morning. They each have the same credit sequence. He's just flipped upside down. They have this really bad music. Oh my god, how many times can you show this? How many times can you show me this movie? Oh my fucking Christ. This thing lasts about 2 minutes each time. Oh, here we go.
Of Rapunzel, a German folktale from the Middle Ages.
It only took 25 minutes to actually get to the story.
Oh, did you see that ass? Yeah, bro.
Put on Rule 34.
The next night,
Look at that horse.
the prince came to the tower as usual.
It's so fat.
Rapunzel's golden hair tumbled down.
Did they live happy ever after as well?
To be fair, that's the best one that I've seen. That Rapunzel one is the best stuff thing I've seen out of all of these 8 movies, just because I like the style and the animation. It was 10 minutes long, if that.
What
but
more
this
stories do we
DVD's
have?
still not over though. Still another 10 minutes.
This hasn't even been like an adventure through bad movies. It's been an adventure through, breaking the law, basically.
Basically, yeah. I don't know if what they're doing is legal or not. If it comes under some 1991, it was all from 1991. Yeah, if it does come under some distribution law or something, I don't know. Did you see a place? Did it say Canada? Did it say US?
No, it's from here, I think.
From the UK?
It's an Encyclopedia Britannica.
This music!
That hasn't helped me at all with anything. At least the other ones are just like
It will remind you of the familiar tale of Rapunzel.
You promised to give me your child when it reaches the age of 12. I'll spare your life.
So I guess that's the end.
From medieval Israel comes the story of the
guess it
princess
is.
in the tower.
No, there's another
In
one.
this story, King Solomon tries to ensure that his daughter will meet
This one will be really
the great
short.
ruler by locking her up
The
in
Princess in the Tower.
Like Rapunzel.
So
in
Rapunzel.
Fettelton.
He happened to be talking to an eagle.
She was in there since...
You see, he knew how to speak the
He's
language
talking
of
to an eagle, Ruben. This is getting
And
weird.
that eagle told him that within a year, there lived a poor man named Reuben.
This guy's called Ruben. This guy's called Ruben.
So although he
Yeah.
was poor in possessions, he was rich in
His
knowledge
character
and
is that he's poor. That's it.
Reuben was so smart that he was
That's
the
it.
only
Yeah, it's
other
not far off the truth.
beside
And
King
he talks to
Solomon
birds.
who could speak the
I love to talk
language.
to I talk to all the birds, you know what I'm saying?
One night,
Oh, metaphors.
I don't.
an eagle came.
My life is empty and has no meaning. Hit me up.
You talk to eagles at least.
That eagle picked up
The old flamingo.
Hit me up, ladies.
Yeah. Pelicans, you got something for. Look, there you are.
wide ocean.
You get. I see you, Ruben.
What am I doing?
You're on a journey. You're
Ruben,
going.
what
You're
are you
going to
doing?
save
Reuben
Rapunzel.
into the room where Keziah lived.
There you
The
are. Look,
next
you're looking at her while
morning,
she's
Keziah
asleep.
found a handsome young man in her tower.
I always do that.
Instantly, Keziah and Reuben fell in love.
You're in love with Keziah.
They married
Look,
themselves,
that's
the
you.
angels as witnesses. And they had a baby
There's
boy
your
who
son.
made them both as happy
That's your
as
son,
they ever
Reuben.
been. At the end of the year, King Solomon sailed to the tower to bring his daughter home.
You're a cunt.
But when he arrived, he
ready?
got a surprise.
Yeah, I'm ready.
He saw a poor man inside the tower, and the man was holding a baby boy.
It's fucking music.
I'm really disappointed by the ending to this whole saga, actually.
What? You're disappointed by this?
Yeah.
I thought this was a fucking wonderful ending. Yeah, and then it's repeating
That's
now.
the end of it.
That's it.
That's the end of all of them. What an anticlimax.
I think this is a great climax.
I'm quite disappointed.
No, what did you want? Another Frozen Land?
I probably would have found it funnier if it was a fucking cunt, you know what I'm saying?
So, what did you think of that one, Ruben? You barely watched it. Tangled Up.
I thought it was a fucking piece of shit. It's my least favourite. I found the animation really hard to look at, so...
That was, the actual Rapunzel bit was probably my favourite. Out of everything. Because of the style of the animation, but the rest of it was fucking boring. And weird, and confusing. So that was the Not Disney collection.
Now I'm gonna go home, take a Stanley knife to my wrist, and just...
Yeah. Let's order them then, quickly.
Not Stanley knives.
No, order the Not Disney collection in best to worst. Or worst to best, doesn't matter. What was the worst? What was the biggest piece of shit out of the 8 films?
Cars Life 2.
Yeah, I reckon Cars Life 2. It's so fucking boring. Some of them I've even forgotten though.
Cars Life 2 was worst.
Cars Life 2. What's Up, probably.
Yeah, Fantastic Four Horse was my favourite. I think.
Yeah. I hated watching it, but it's ended up being my favourite.
It's like, you know what, Fantastic Four Horse, I miss you. I didn't even realise how much I appreciated you.
Yeah, 4 Horse was alright.
Well, an end of a saga. I'm almost sad about this.
Yeah. I'm just gonna make a fucking whopping great video there. Do you know what I mean? Frozen Land was shit. Frozen Land was awful. I hated that one a lot. That was a really boring one to get through. Skyforce was
look,
boring.
There's a fly right at the end just to piss me off.
And that's like all of them. Any you've forgotten?
I'm gonna just...
Braver was quite funny.
Yeah, Braver was pretty weird. Why are you here, Fly?
So it was the Not Disney collection. Thanks for tuning in, everybody.
Yep.
That was a challenge.
I don't even know how you end something like this.
Well, you know, it's one of those things you can't. Like, how do you end a 9-hour adventure?
I don't know.
Like this. It's like Lord of the Rings. How do you end it?
Goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye. Remember to tweet those things at Ruben. Very important, that.
Be sure to flash them up on the screen for everyone.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
At that other Ruben, if you're gonna do it. Whilst Alex incites a mob mentality.
Yeah. So watch other videos. Pretty exhausted, to be honest.
Watch Jar Media.
Watch Jar Media.
For more of me. They probably all hate me anyway, so.
See you in the next one, babies. I mean, everyone. Thanks for tuning in.